What's going on, everybody? It's time to finish up 8.3, man. We've got the fifth quest and sixth quest to go, but that's only 6 paths in total. So I was just debating on kind of doing them separately, but I mean, let's just do them all together. Let's finish this thing, man. We got Necropolis coming in like 2 weeks. It's time to get ready, and I can't wait to see what's it. Oh crap, I muted myself. Okay, sorry. I think we're good now. Great start to this, huh? What I was saying is I can't wait to see who I can actually rank up with the 4 to 5 gem. The 6-star 4 to 5 gem. Alright. Sorry about that. The technical difficulties, you saw nothing. I'll tell you what I won't have a technical difficulty with, though. It's this. Slap. Would have been funny if there was a technical difficulty there. But Elizer, thank you very much for the buck. Appreciate it, man. The Dodd. Oh, so close. Missing it by just that much. Still appreciate you too, though. Elizer, let me see. Saying finally caught an early stream. Oh, yeah. Thank you, dude. And the Dodd, no message. But, yeah, thank you very much. I still appreciate the buck, man. Dang, not yet used to those early streams. Phew, yeah, dude. I mean, after this, should be back to normal time. Well, I say back to normal time, but like, it'll be back to normal time tomorrow, probably. But then Thursday is gonna be early again, so I don't know what I'm doing. But anywho. We're gonna have Abdo on call in a little bit here. Plumber's Crack was the first one here, by the way, followed by Zafar, Grey Nation, Legend Sway, Bear B, The Spirit. What's up, people? Yo, is that Cap Bay in the house? Saying, yo, what's up, BG? Cap Bay, what's going on, dude? How's it going? BG, give Lefty Knox a quick birthday shout out, dude. You're right, I do need to do that. Shout out to Lefty Knox. Let me see if I can. I want to pop into his stream real quick because he's actually live right now. If you guys wanted to give him a little... Dude, he's having a party over here. Look at this guy, man. Oh, you can't because of my face. Hold on. Oh, he was having a party. Oh, my... What the heck? Does he have a knife through his head? Guys. They have a freaking knife through his head, man? I'm gonna go over there real quick though, and just give him a happy birthday real quick. Well, happy birthday shout. Yo, buddy, happy birthday. Okay. No one tell him I'm live. If you happen to go over there, please don't do that. That'd be very rude. But yeah. I'm not going to be there to hear what he says because we're getting started. We're getting into this thing right here, right now. Let's do it. Looks like Abby Doe. Whoa, Brian, you're really tall. MSD. If you met me in person, which I know you've never done before, you would know that, yes, I am extremely tall. Talking like 7'9", maybe even 6'9", you know? All right, let me see here. Abby Doe. I see you in the chat as well, just saying 2. 2? I was about to go live myself doing some 8.3, but saw you were live, so I'll wait. Ah, Cap. Well, good luck when you do hop into it. All right, let's get started here. Let's do it. 6 paths, that's all we need, and then we get all of the juicy rewards at the end. I kind of want to see them again, but you know what? Let's not waste any time. Let's just begin. First path here, we're gonna go left to right once again, starting out with the weapon nodes here. Sentinel Nanites. Okay. Whenever the defender activates a special attack, they inflict a heal block come on, dude. Heal block passes on the attacker for 15 seconds. While the attacker is suffering from a heal block effect, they're also inflicted with a 200% Potency, physical, vulnerability, passive. Okay. Sounds like I'm about to disarm and take that weapon and Hulk smash. Disarm stun. Whenever the attacker applies a stun debuff or passive to the defender, any weapon node active on the defender is disabled. Underscore for 20 seconds. Are you kidding me? That's all you have to do is parry once, and there's got to be some way they prevent parries or something like that. What is the rest of this? Unarmed striker. While the defender's weapon node is on cooldown, the attacker striker hits. So this is also the massive damage increase. Okay. Capture, dodge, special attack. Okay. Hail and Hardy. Whenever the attacker gains a bar of power, the defender gains a regen buff. Okay. And then Imperial Defiant. Okay. Wow. No. So this is like Act 4 stuff. We're teaching you how to parry. Neat. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take advantage of that. Sure. Why not? Okay. I am going to call up Abby Dio real quick here. He said he's good to go. I didn't see that you were at Discord open. Hopefully this isn't like calling your actual phone or something. This path is the funniest thing ever with CGR. Oh, man. Dude, I bet. Ooh.
Hello.
Hello, yo. What's going on?
How are you doing?
Doing all right. I think I'm going to take MSD's advice a little bit here and CGR it up real quick.
This thing's the funniest path ever with CGR. Yeah, nice.
Who else should I use? I don't think I need gold pool synergy here. You know, I'm still gonna pull in old Herc for the Hulk synergy. And then who else? What is the last champ I want to bring? Kingpin. That'll do. Okay. Let's roll. This first path seems like it's gonna be a fairly easy one. I say that now, but we'll see what actually happens.
Yo, BG, you came early today. Hefe Chuda. Nice of you to notice. So.
Oh, wait. What is Shalirim saying? Yeah, Baldy did an early release today? What the heck?
Yeah, I don't think you released anything. You just started out early. So.
Yeah. I feel like you guys...
no other entendres that...
Yeah.
No,
I feel like there's something else happening here. But I'm just going to move past it. And we're just going to blast through this path.
There is something else happening here, which is that since I have joined you on call and started talking, apparently to my dog, to myself, in my apartment with no one else around, she's going to get a treat. So I'm going to have to do that.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, you know, she doesn't get any treats. She suffers terribly. So definitely did not just have cheese and bacon. Yep.
Cheese and bacon?
Yep.
This dog eats better than me.
So what's up? You're excited? You said you're gonna try and get this all done today, yeah?
Yeah, okay. I was dexing too long. Let's just kill this champ here. Yeah, I was really thinking about spacing it out, as you know, but when they're this short, I might as well just kind of knock it all out. So.
Yeah. Get it done.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
No, pretty exciting to get that 4 to 5 gem too, especially when that's going to be your first one.
Yeah, I see Cap asking if there's any specific one that I'm hoping for. I don't know. I think I need to just kind of be prepped for pretty much anything. I did one too many hits here, but I guess that's just fine. Oh my god. I should have done the special 2 before the striker. That's where I messed up.
Did you see what MSD said?
No, what did he say?
He said, so from Nick 136, parry to start, then rush to the SP2 to complete the judgments. After you have all the armor breaks, use your relic.
Yeah. I realized that after I wasn't really paying too much attention is the problem. You know, well, I mean, that's a constant problem.
Come to expect. Yeah.
Yeah. But I realized that like once you have the armor breaks, then the striker, the damage is just going to be totally bonkers. But oh well, we'll do it for the next one.
Sounds good. I, of course, will not be paying attention to you. So when I finally start to do this, everything will be completely new to me too. So that's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, is this a lefty raid? Hashtag lefty has amazing jokes raid. He does not. Judah, don't encourage it. So if I got skill, it would almost for sure go to Kingpin. The thing is, though, like, I say almost for sure, but I really want to see who's good for Necropolis. Because, like, there's no world in which I want to take up Aegon to rank 5. But if he is good for Necropolis, guess who's going to rank 5?
Yeah.
So I got to be a little bit patient, but this will at least give some info to work with. So I wouldn't mind the skill for Kingpin. I wouldn't mind Science for I-Bomb. If I got Mystic, I'm not sure what I would do. I feel like Doom is kind of the obvious one, but there's a little part of me that's like, I always wanted to play Diablo. I haven't ranked it. Oh! I forgot! Yesterday I was supposed to level him up. I totally spaced. I totally forgot. No! Whoops. I don't think I would take him to rank 5, but there's definitely part of me that's like, that'd be fun. Alright, let's CGR this one.
Somebody was telling me about their ascended rank 5 Diablo the other day. It's like, that sounds pretty cool. What's up, Raiders? How's it going? What's up, Chuck? What is up, Vinny? What's up, Jedi? How's everybody doing today? Thanks for coming over from the birthday stream.
Yeah, appreciate the raid, Lefty. Well. Welcome, everybody.
Can someone explain the Necropolis event to me? Didn't watch the Kabam stream. Cyclone, there will be another stream on Friday, which is going to, I'm sure, talk a lot more about it. But basically, it's just the next, what we call Everest level content. So like how Realm of Legends and Labyrinth of Legends and Abyss of Legends. This will be the Necropolis. Apparently, it's for anybody though, not just for Legends. So that's a plus. And yeah, it's coming out on the 15th. It's going to be a little different from Abyss, but it's going to be the next like toughest content to come out, which I'm sure MSD will beat on day one. But yeah.
I can't believe how hard I'm blowing this, and unfortunately that's probably my last chance at it. So I did the Striker. I thought I waited out the timer for like them to get the weapon back, and then I stunned them, and then I Strikered. I forgot there's like a cooldown period, so I didn't have the bonus damage there once again. I'm so bummed now because like there's only 3 fights left. I'm not gonna back out. I'm not gonna give him potions. He's done. I'm gonna use other champs now, but like, damn, didn't get to see the fireworks.
Needed to hit the relic during cooldown. Is what MSD is saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew what to do, and it was just one of those things, you know, while streaming, not always focused and particularly. Wow, man, thought I waited that out too. Guess not.
Learn, Mr. Grant, that there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
Oh my god, that was some damage though.
Steps afar.
Yeah. Did you say that, or was that someone in the comments?
No, I just said it just now. But
dude, that was. Is that a Star Wars quote?
No, I bet someone in the chat can say where it's from though. They'll know.
I'm gonna say it's nice. It was a nice line.
Sooner or later, Grant. I don't know. I can't. There's no Mister in the actual quote, but you know. What's up, Zach? How's it going? Variants and Labyrinth of Legends aren't worth it as Cavalier, right? Yeah, not really. There's some stuff in there that's good. There's like if you just burn energy, if you ever have extra energy on the ones that aren't the actual variant ones, they're just the original one, you can just auto fight that, and there's units and stuff in there. There are some things like mastery cores in there too, which are not bad. So other than that though, at this point, like when variants first came out, they were like pretty hard to do and pretty high level stuff. But nowadays, some of the later ones take pretty specific rosters, and the rewards are not that exciting. So, Labyrinth of Legends, definitely only do that if you're doing one of the Karina's challenges. I guess that's like the first one, which I haven't even finished. So, or if you just really want those 3 exclusive champions, the Labtron, that kind of stuff. But they're not, as far as in terms of rewards, nah, not really worth it. Still fun to do though, if you like the game.
So
wait,
with
what
this
was that code again? Let's see. Sorry, go ahead.
With this path specifically, this is another one of those where like you don't want to take the weapon, not right away at least, because I capture the weapon and then Strikered after, and yeah. Oh well.
Blues Brother, what's up, dude? How's it going? Just one of those quotes from the boring shows Abby Doe watches. Nope, it's from a movie. It's maybe older than you though, Schlerm. I don't know.
Is it a Quentin Tarantino by any chance?
Nope.
Okay. Sounded like something that would be in those movies.
See, if I said like the name, then everyone would know what it was pretty easily. So, yeah, Vanilla Thunder's got it there. Yeah, it's
Matrix.
It's Morpheus in the Matrix. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, because he's like fucking dodgeball. You know, it's like that. I think it's just the first one for sure. Darkest Bravo sending over $20. Nice, Darkest Bravo. What's up? Saying a little late for the slap, but good luck in exploring. Currently working on 8.3.3.3 and 100% before moving on to the next poll, if you wouldn't mind, Banana Man. With the 7-star 1 to 2 gem, love both champions, Morbius or Domino, duped at Sig 20.
Okay.
You don't mean Bravo. Morbius is duped at. Is your Morbius duped too? Because that would be interesting. I think you just mean Domino is duped, but if your Morbius was duped, that'd be kind of cool because, well, you would have had to get him from a crystal, right?
I guess so. Darkest Bravo, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll say Morbius unduped, I guess. Unless you put another chat before I hit the poll live.
And I'll watch. You don't gotta send money. You can, of course, but you don't have to.
Okay, Domino, Sig 20. Okay. Morbius unduped, Domino, Sig 20. The poll is live.
The Matrix came out 7 months before I was born. I figured Schler.
Wait, was it 99? Is that what year it came out?
Yeah, it was right around there.
I'm looking it up.
I saw it a couple times in the theater. It was one of the first movies I saw a couple times, I think.
It was 99. I didn't see it in theaters, but I remember watching it. I used to bowl every Saturday morning, and one of my bowling buds, went over at his house after, because it's like lunchtime by the time we're done, and watched The Matrix, and I was just blown away because I'm only 12 at this point, and I was like, holy cow, man, this is the most insane movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I must have been 17, I think, when I saw it. So I went and saw it a couple times in the theater and totally loved it, of course.
Yeah. What's up, Messiah? I would be nice, but it's hashtag no, it's not a joke stream, damn it. How dare you? How dare you? All right, I'm going to end the poll. It is a 60-40 split in favor of Domino. That's interesting, because, like, Domino's great, but I've been hearing such good things about Morbius. I can't really weigh in on this one, because I don't have the experience with Morbius yet. But I've been hearing such good things about him. Lags, I believe his words were, Morbius is the champion of the year for him.
Did he say that? Really? Wow.
I think so. And it was just during a stream, wasn't, so maybe when he goes through all the champs, maybe he has a different opinion. Maybe it's just that new champion smell that's got him. Who knows? But he's really into the Morbster.
Yeah, I saw Vega put out a video today that I hadn't had a chance to watch yet, or today or yesterday, about Morbius. So I wanted to watch that. I'm currently grinding for the 6-star in Arena, but that's just because I'm going for every new champion in the Arena and battle chips rather than actually Morbius, because he just, the big L2 is awesome, and him doing good damage in this meta, which was kind of specifically designed for him and Science champions, is cool, but I don't like how he feels. He hits for like 2k on his basic attacks, and it's like, sweet, once you build a bunch of bleeds and you get to that big L2, then yeah, that's pretty cool, and you can stack those bleeds a ton. So I mean, people make comparisons where, say, like Mantis hits really hard on L2, and it's like, technically he can hit harder in the right situation if you get more bleeds. He can also hit harder on his L2. I just don't find him that much fun so far.
Interesting.
He's, in Battlegrounds, yeah, he does, but overall, like, he just feels I don't know. I don't. I like champions who have big L2s. Obviously, that's kind of one of the main things of this game, right? Everyone loves getting to that, but at the same time, it's just not. If their basic hits do nothing, it just doesn't feel good to play to me. But
yeah.
Me. Anyways, read this stuff.
Okay. We got burnout over here. Whenever the defender activates a special attack, they gain burnout charge instead, or it's not instead, increasing their special attack by 10% per charge. Okay. I guess I'll read the rest of it. When the defender has 10 or more burnout charges, 10 are removed, and the defender is passively power locked. Okay. Whenever the attacker activates Dex for any hit from the defender's special attacks, the defender gains an additional burnout charge. Got it. Okay, Grudge. While the defender is suffering from a heal block or power lock, the attacker gains plus 100% combat power rate. Okay. Root or rooted every 12 seconds. Someone's getting rooted. Got it. Striker vulnerability. Got it. And increased ability accuracy. Got it. Okay. I'm going to go this way. I've got fine enough champs for it. I'm going to go ahead and swap out my CGR. And I'll pull in a tech champ. Should I pull in Howard or Warlock?
Well, usually you make the wrong choice, so who's your first instinct?
Howard, because Howard's always my first instinct. I love Howard.
Sweet, then go Warlock.
Yeah, probably.
Like every single time. We were just talking about this last night. You're like, hey, I want to do this for fun, and then it ends up being less fun. So
no, I need a 7-star Howard is the thing too, because right now he's rank 3, and there is a pretty big difference between rank 3 and 4 even, but it'd be an even bigger difference if I got the 7-star.
But Morbius is fun to play. He feels smooth. See, yeah, and that's cool. Like, that's one of the things, I always say that I love about this game is that everyone loves different champions, and that's totally fine. Mr. Business saying it's the glide for me. Yeah, that part feels nice and smooth. I just don't like the damage, the basic hits. They just feel bleh, not fun. J-Mania sending over a loony there. Let's see. Jay. Oh, I was going to read that anyways, Jay, but I'm sure Brian appreciates the loony. He's saying, hello, BG. I can rank 5 a mutant, and there are my champs to pick from. He wants a poll, so when you're done with this, we'll get on to that.
Sounds good. I don't know why I'm alive right now, but...
Ross, it is I, Abdo. Well, what's up, dude?
Okay.
Rafael Robles, what's up? Should have used Nimrod, in my opinion. Yeah, generally. Well, no, actually, it's Bishop. You don't want to use Nimrod against Bishop.
It was 39 seconds. I think I picked it all right, champ, for it.
Yeah, it's fine. Less talking, more playing, Liar Grant. Wow, Pixie. Wow.
Wow, Carissa, I'm doing both. We're doing both.
Mm-hmm.
All right, first path down. That was actually as easy as advertised. Wait, what was this message from J-Mania? Hello, BG. I can rank 5 a mutant. These are my champs to pick from. Omega, APOC, AA, Toad. Sure, let's do the poll. Thank you for the loony. Who to rank up? We've got Omega Red, APOC, AA. I have a feeling I know which champ's gonna get picked here.
I don't know. I would like to focus on the fact that Jay said, may I have a poll? And that's much more polite than most people asking for a poll. So I'm just instantly would have declined him. I think it's just out of habit,
Because he was too nice? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Because people are always like, hey, give me a poll. Like, nobody ever says please. And he said, may I even? I'm like, well, that's just way too nice. I don't know.
That was pretty nice. Oh, Gina's glad you sounded better. Yo, Dark, how was your visit to Vancouver? Loved it. Was Bittersteel as handsome in person as he is on YouTube? Yeah. I kind of embarrassingly mixed him up with someone at first. I don't even want to say who exactly, because the two very different. They just both had B names. Is the thing. But yeah, I didn't talk to Bittersteel too much until the final night. There was a couple of us standing around. It's like, well, there was a bunch of us standing around waiting to see if there were any more bars open, and the
most Brian Grant thing ever.
Yeah, and there wasn't. So it was like a few people having mini convos, and it was like me, B, McG, and Bitter, kind of talking some YouTube stiffs. Okay, let's see. Path number 2 is let's see, Sorcerer Striker. Do I have to play Sorcerer Supreme? I wouldn't mind it. I have underwear older than Bitter Steel, Yusafa. That's both concerning and true for myself. That's good, dude.
It's one of those things like when you're a kid, people like, I got socks older than you, kid. And you're like, that's ridiculous. That seems disgusting. Why don't you get some new socks? How? No way they can hold up that long. And nowadays I'm like, oh, actually, yeah, that's true. I have some good quality socks. those golden toes work pretty well.
It's not that my stuff is quality. It's just that I refuse to spend on new underpants.
How many yeah.
AA won that poll, by the way. That's exactly who I was thinking was going to win it. APOC came in second with 33%. AA was 41%. Omega Red 18%. Toad 5%. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's hard to argue against AA. I think the only argument against him, because I think he is the most dominant champ of those, I think the only real argument you could make is that AA, for me at least, he's always been the type of champ that you can have like a rank below your like personal max and be fine. We are getting into that 7-star territory though, where it's like pretty soon, yeah, there's going to be like a lot more 7-star rank 2s and even some 7-star rank 3s floating around, where that AA, he's going to need that additional rank in the not too far future. So at this point, out of that list, like, I don't know, I still really like APOC, but if I'm giving a recommendation to someone, I think it would be AA. I was wondering, would APOC be good in the next big Abyss thing? Well, we don't know.
I think it really depends on what area of the game you're going for too. Because if you're playing Battlegrounds, definitely AA, I would say. If you like Alliance War the most, it might be Omega Red still, though. You know.
True.
Go watch Lizer and see what she does with Omega Red.
That is true. Jay, as far as like the Necropolis though, you might be right. It's just that we don't know yet. So if you're interested in hopping in Necropolis, then I would wait and see. See what the content's like first, you know.
Kyle, I see. Yeah, here it's pretty normal to ask, "May I, you Yanks?" Yeah, it's not just a specifically American thing. It's more of a internet nerds kind of thing, and you only have 200 characters, so people oftentimes just leave that out. But it's fine.
Whoa, this is a white mummy special right here. Don't be scared. He's just a kid and wants some candy. Oh my God. What's up, white mummy? Saying hello, BG. Hope you're having a good time. Happy Halloween and X, please. Sick, dude. Very creepy.
Easy Pain, also a member for 1 month with no message in there. Easy Pain.
Thank you, dude.
Might have just been popping up.
That's E7 Pain, actually.
Oh, E7 Pain. Yeah, sorry.
Let me read these notes real quick so I get started. But yeah, E7 Pain, thank you. Okaj, thank you for the 16 months as well. We'll check messages in just a sec. All right, whenever a Mystic Attacker activates a Striker, they steal 30% of the defender's max power. Interesting. That's nearly 1 full bar. While the Mystic Attack or Mystic Striker is active, the defender cannot gain power from being struck. Okay. Perpetual Motion. Wait a minute. Is this like the one from Incursions? The defender gains an indefinite energized passive every 10 seconds, increasing combat power rate. Okay. Timer is refreshed and all energized removed when hit with Striker. Got it. Extinction Protocol. Ooh, this. See, there's certain nodes that just stand out to me, and this is the Variant 1 special right here. Where I think it was the second Ultron boss or something like chapter 2, quest 2 or something like that. But basically every time the defender activates a special, they increase their combat power rate, and they have increased attack as well. Okay, Siphoning Strength. Each time a Mystic Attacker inflicts power drain, burn, or steal on the defender, gain an indefinite Fury passive. Got it. Okay. So, I could use some Mystics. There was no damage reduction, right? It's just that they steal power and all that.
Okay. It sound like.
So I could use some mystics, and I'll put a couple on the team, but I think I'm also going to have some non-mixed mystics here, and yeah, kind of play with both. Which mystics do I want to use? Who's good against oh my god, what's her name? We're just in the quest.
Fantasy?
What'd you say?
Cersei?
Oh yeah, Cersei. I thought you said fantasy, and I'm like, what champion is that? Is a stripper just got added?
Fantasy. I Cersei. You know, you gotta
okay, yeah. Like, I think Jugs is good, right? My Adams man doesn't have a striker. I'm gonna pass on him. Fine, I'll throw in Jugs, and Doom's got a strike. We'll just go with these. I'm gonna do that.
MSD saying he can hop on for a bit if you like.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want me to?
Yeah, you probably should add him.
Okay, it might, you know, throw us off this call and put us in a new one or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we back?
Hello?
Hello.
Alright, what's up, guys?
What's up, dude?
MSD, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm great. How are you?
You, getting ready for Necropolis?
I've literally been losing sleep over it.
Oh, no, dude. Did I see Did you put out a community post?
Oh, yeah. So, I'm going to be going in. I'm going to be starting my stream half an hour, presumably half an hour before it's supposed to drop. And I'm trying to kind of emulate what Seaton did with Abyss, where, like, I'm going to be kind of the first guy navigating through it, or at least I hope to be.
Okay,
nice.
Sick.
If they change anything, like if they drop a Legends run announcement on Friday or anything, will that change your plans at all?
Likely no. I'm more concerned with getting to the boss and trying to be the first person to solo him rather than doing a Legends run that would take like 24 hours.
Nice,
First person to solo. Wait, hold on. Before we continue this conversation, though, E7 Pain, thank you again for hitting that member, bud. Really appreciate it. Okaj, there was still no message if there was supposed to be one. Okaj, I don't see a message from you either, just the heart. Thank you very much.
Mr.
Maximus with the 5. Thank you, dude. Saying finally I can shave. Twitbird X thing sub buddy Maximus. Let's see it. I've been waiting for this.
By the way, hello Cam, hello Carl. How's it going, guys?
Holy hell, you guys. Maximus sent me some pictures of him like working on this costume, like painting some of this stuff. Damn, dude. This is a good ass looking costume right here.
Wow.
Dang, dude. Odin's son indeed. Damn. This is great, dude.
I love it. I love it.
Sick. I've never had a costume that looked anywhere remotely that good. Like there's a eye patch, and it just reminds me of my best costume outside of, I guess, these heads, if we can call that a costume. Was it's just like the cheapest pirate ever, you know? For like, it wasn't Spirit Halloween. It was, I don't know where I got it. It's maybe Party City or something like that, you know? But just like a really crappy looking pirate. But I had a sword and I thought it was great. That's so good, dude. So cool. Supposed to be awesome, Comic-Con or Vancouver? Oh man.
What's up, Arc Overlord?
Okay, I'm gonna hop into
Batman.
This first quest here.
Yeah, get on it. Yeah, so when they did that announcement of the Necropolis and stuff, I was gonna make some jokes about MSD and how excited he got. I'm like, I can't make that joke. He's a kid. And I was like, oh wait a minute, he's not a kid anymore. I could totally could have made that joke, but yeah.
Oh, you could absolutely make that joke.
Dude, MSD is old enough to be your dad right now, you know?
Just rock hard seeing that Necropolis announcement. Yeah.
I was losing my damn mind, dude. When it said November 15th, I nearly fainted. It's like, there's no way, this must be 2024.
Right? Yeah. No, it's pretty exciting. I will be there. I'll be watching. Let's see.
Dark's saying I'm a little low in terms of volume. Don't worry about it right now, but when you get
Okay.
out of this fight.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
I was sitting right behind MSD. I thought he was going to have a heart attack.
No.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, so
kidding?
did I.
What's up, Collector 69?
Okay.
It's me, Abdo, and MSD. Well, I mean, yes.
Somehow
like
I'm
four
not
people.
going to have to restart. I took one extra hit of recoil, but the AI doesn't even want to throw specials anymore. They don't want to throw special threes. Crazy.
You stun locked him with Hulk. What are you talking about?
No, before that, my special
Oh, okay.
one missed because I threw it before the 5th hit landed.
Oh, good shit.
Okay, I raised MSD about, he was at 103%, very odd percent, but 103%, I put him up to 120%. We'll see if that's good. If not, I could raise him more. J Mania, thank you for the 5, by the way. And which 6-star is worth an Ascension? This question is for all 3 of you gentlemen. So nice. And also, please pick minimum 3 each, please, and thanks. Oh, I thought you were going to give us some options.
Oh,
Ascensions,
you mean just
well,
pick 6 stars?
Well,
Yeah.
these guys have already ascended some champs. I have not.
Who are your top 3 that you'd ascend? Yeah.
Oh, can I count characters I've already ascent? I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
Start
to
with
take
it.
this one first, Evan?
Yeah. My first one will be your favorite champ. Whoever you want to rank up the most, and you want ascended, that would be who I would go with first.
I agree.
So that's always the recommendation. Second, I did Herc first. I think he was just the boring, obvious choice. He just gets rewards faster. The more time I spend, or the less time I spend having to do content that I'm not necessarily caring about, just going for the rewards anyways, then the more time I can spend doing stuff I want to do. So that would be my choice. And then third, I don't know. I've been thinking about doing Kingpin because I love him, and he mostly does base damage, so that'd be kind of nice. I've been thinking about doing Jessica Jones just to be flexing like a total doofus whale. And then I've also been thinking about one other champion, but if I do that one, I'm not going to say it, so I'll just put out a video.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well,
How
I
about
totally
you?
agree. Yeah, I totally agree with the first character being your favorite. I think that's very important, especially with the rate we're ascending 6 stars. I feel like you're going to be able to get many more than we probably thought initially, because we're about to get our second one, and if you've been buying the daily deals or the weekly deals from the store, you could have a third one. So, first one, whoever you like, whoever you want. Second one, so for me personally, Kate Bishop, she's my favorite character in the game right now. I adore her with all my heart. I think she's going to be great in Necropolis. I don't know. Let me just clarify that before anybody makes any rash claims. I think she's going to be great in Necropolis, but she's also just great overall. A lot of utility, ridiculous damage. If you master the perfect release, she's just fantastic. She's a better Hawkeye, and I'm even a Hawkeye fan saying that. So I like Kate Bishop, and then my next Ascension on both of my accounts actually is going to be Baron Zemo. Again, I think is the prime word there. He's going to be good in Necropolis because of the permanent bleed damage, and you could build a synergy team around him to where he deals a pretty significant amount of bleed damage, more so than he normally does. So I know that's 2 skill champs, but I like to think long-term, future benefits. So Kate and Zemo is what I would say are 2 and 3 outside of your favorite character for me.
Nice.
Okay. Well, for me, like first off, I don't have anyone ascended right now, but the 2 I do have the dust to ascend someone. For me, it's been between 2 champs for a while now. Kingpin, which I think is more practical than what my favorite champ is, but my favorite champ might win out. Or maybe my favorite champ that I would ascend, I should say, because my favorite's still Sasquatch at the moment, but I-Bomb is, I like champs that have regeneration. Both of these champs have some form of regeneration that will be affected by the Ascension because it's, you know, willpower based. I mean, even if it wasn't willpower based, most champs would still be affected, their healing. But, you know, just them having a higher health total and just getting that extra, you know, tick of health each time, or few health points, or however many it's going to be, I guess 22% more. I really like that. If I had to pick, I mean, Hercules, I do think is like the most, I'm not even going to play. We're going to Herc versus Herc. I do think he's the most beneficial because he's just the most busted champ in the game. He's the speediest and safest for rewards. And like Abdo said, the faster you go through content, the more of this game you could play. And because there's an infinite amount of game to be played, that means you're technically getting better rewards every time you play the fastest champs. So the Hercules and Ghosts of the World and all that. I don't know if I had to pick an actual third one, though, not counting Hercules. Because I'm not going to ascend this dude. At least not anytime soon.
He doesn't need it either, so, you know.
I don't know. Again, I like champs that heal, so like King Groot or Diablo kind of come to mind. In particular, both these champs are reliant on their awaken abilities. Whereas, like, the other ones I mentioned, you know, I-Bomb and Kingpin, they want to be awakened, but, like, you can play them just fine, completely unawakened. So if I got them as 7 stars, you know. Yeah. Whereas, like, you know, champs like King Groot and Diablo with their heals, yeah, you need them to be, you need them to awaken. Like, technically, Diablo, I think he just needs this. He does. Wait, does he have? He just doesn't take damage from poison, right? So I think technically he would heal unawakened, but the damage reduction is really what makes him special, and you need his awaken ability for that. So, yeah, it would be like just another champ that can heal for me.
All right, we got another first time on YouTube super chat over here from Zolod or Zolod, or I'm not sure how you want me to say it, but I'll try to get it right if you let me know. Sending over €6, saying, just appreciating these 3 share their knowledge of the game. Question, are you guys still enjoying the game in general? MSD, you want to go first?
Sure. Yes. To say it
The
roughly,
end.
I could just end it there. Just like, yes, next question. But yeah, I'm still enjoying the game. I think for me, what makes it more enjoyable is like pushing limits for like certain challenges, whether that's challenges put out by Kabam or things that I decide to put myself through for the sake of content. So that's where I get a lot of my enjoyment. And of course, like getting new characters and kind of having that honeymoon phase and determining whether or not you want to invest in them. I kind of had that go on with Werewolf by Night, where I got him from the wheel in Vancouver, and I was very open in my Airbnb with all of the guys. Captain was there, so he probably remembers me talking about it. I didn't really like Werewolf when I started playing him at like rank 3, but once I got him up in the ranks, rank 4, rank 5, man, fell in love with him. Absolutely adore the character. So I think the challenges that not only Kabam gives out, but the ones that I set for myself, and falling in love with characters that you don't exactly expect to. Like there's characters that you read the abilities and you're like, wow, I really like what I see. And then there's characters where you don't, or you don't give it the time of day, and you just kind of let them fall by the wayside. And then you come back to them, or you end up pulling them and get them early, and you're like, whoa, this guy's pretty cool, this is pretty neat. And you're just having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think for me, it is just like, there's been some games I've played for a long time in my life, but this has now become the game I've absolutely played for the longest duration, put the most time into. Totally, it's been years at this point, and I agree with what MSD is saying too about like just they keep pumping out so much new content And there's 2 champions virtually every month, right? 2 brand new champions. There's other games do not keep up that kind of level of stuff. Other games aren't 10 years in almost and putting out the Necropolis or changing the way like this. They do a lot of stuff to make the game stay interesting, and then getting those new champions is always addictive and fun to play with new champions, be able to get champions you liked ranked up, that kind of stuff. But then also the thing too for me that just makes it why it's the most fun and why it's the game that I've played the longest amount of time is just the community. And I say it over and over again, but I love hanging out with you guys on call, you guys in the stream, everybody who just comes around, checking in Twitter, seeing funny posts, do it, whatever it is. I love this community. It is some really awesome, fantastic people. Going to Vancouver, meeting people in person who you've talked to forever. Super, super fun to just put those faces together with those names or things like that. And yeah, I mean, if you get that kind of enjoyment out of this kind of community, it's kind of hard not to want to keep playing the game and experiencing these new experiences with people.
Okay, so my answer is it's a good answer, by the way. My answer is no, hate it, hate the game, hate the community, everything about this. Not a damn thing I could say. No, just kidding. Funny enough, because I mean, you guys have all heard me before, where I'm like, yeah, I'm not really into it's the paid aspects that have increased. Otherwise, yeah, I'd still be probably playing just as hard. But I actually thought about making a video today because I'm hyped for Necropolis. I'm about to get destroyed. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I'm pretty hyped for Necropolis. I don't know that I'm like prepped in this moment to go in there right away, so I'm not going to be trying to explore it all within like the first week or something. But just to have like a new Everest to climb, to use Kabam's terminology. I'm pumped for that, and I'm just gonna herc. I'm not pumped for just herking this, but anyway, every once in a while, I could only like think of a video title and don't actually make the video, because this one I kind of decided I'm not gonna make it, but I'll tell you guys the title anyway. The title was just gonna be like I'm back, or I was gonna say like not fully back but back kind of thing, because like I didn't want to give anyone the wrong impression. I didn't want to give anyone an idea that like I'm going back to for Loki or anything like that. It's just I kind of feel like I want to push a little bit harder when it comes to getting the champions lined up to do a piece of content like Necropolis, whatever that's gonna take. So it was more like that feeling is back, So yeah, right now I'm a bit more excited about the game than I have been, because a lot of this content, I think it's fine, I guess, but like I don't know, not really thinking that hard. It doesn't really challenge me, and I'm not saying that because I think I'm a god at this game. Not at all. It's just like I haven't even had to look into the new champs to see if they're going to be the answer to get through the content. Whereas that is what I was doing in like the 6.2 itemless days. Every champ that came out, it was just, okay, I'm going to learn about this champ because I need the help, So I'm hoping that like the champs needed for Necropolis are champs that I don't even have, that I don't know how to play, and it'll kind of get me psyched to like learn about all that stuff. So
yeah, it definitely ebbs and flows your enjoyment. Like, in any kind of healthy relationship, there's going to be ebbs and flows and stuff. Before it gets away here, I want to read Red Dog's message. Red Dog sent over a buck saying, I like ascending rank 4 6 stars. I use them like rank 5 rank up gems to add to my rank 5 6 stars and rank 2 7 stars. Just a different philosophy. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good. We've talked about that a bunch. I think that's not a bad idea, because it also doesn't elevate their PI so much that it's like puts a target on their head of who to ban. Because so many people, ascend their favorite champ that is also the champ that took to rank 5, and then can't even play him in Battlegrounds because they're banned every match.
Mm-hmm. Then before you read that stuff, Carl Kowalis sending over $10, saying, question for the group, how do you think Kate will do in the Necropolis? Also, I love you guys, especially BG. Well, screw you, Carl.
Love you, Carl.
Nah, love you too, Carl.
Well, hang on, because we could maybe tangent about that, so...
Yeah.
We'll circle back to that. Big Evil, thank you for the 5 as well, saying long time bald cap wear. Hell yeah. Need more Venom in your streams. Dude, if I pulled a 7-star Venom, I'd be playing Venom. I still need to go back and watch the Venom match at, in Vancouver on day 1 that I missed.
Big Evil has shown me the ways. Venom is, awesome champion, rank 2.
All right, let me see. Who do I want to fight here? I'm not really that prepped for Havoc, so we'll just go, once again, left to right here. Warpath. When the attacker purifies a debuff, the defender gains a Fury passive, increasing their attack by 25%. If the attacker intercepts the defender, all Fury passives are removed, and the defender is afflicted with a degen. Okay. Clean sweep. Each time the attacker knocks the defender down, all debuffs in the attacker are purified. Critical interruption, intercepting the opponent's dash attack with a basic attack grants the attacker a precision passive, giving them guaranteed crits for 7 seconds. Electric fluctuations, the duration of the attacker's buffs is reduced by 5 seconds, and if they're a robot, they will suffer 70% reduced accuracy. Okay, and then a movable object every 5 hits in the attacker's combat meter. Steadfast buff, yeah. Okay, all right. Which champ do I want to throw in here? I wish I could just replace my Hulk with a healthier Hulk, you know?
But he does more damage at low health anyways.
But he's not going to survive.
You have potions expiring.
I can't use them. Are you crazy, man? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw in a safe option. Maybe I won't actually. I'm just going to swap out Doom for, like, I don't really want to Archangel this guy.
Pop Doom for Fury, use Kingpin and Intercept.
Sold.
Only takes 1 sentence.
Dude, when MSD talks, I listen. Most of the time.
Rank up Red Goblin.
I think the ghost of MSD is talking right now. I don't know if I can listen to that one. Spooky Halloween.
Did I scare you?
A little bit. So, alright, so speaking of though, Necropolis. Let's get back to that because Carl was curious. So, none of us have experience in there outside of what they had at the event.
Yeah, they had
How much
some
did
stuff
How much did you play there?
I played it a bit. I didn't play it as much as I wanted to because I was pulled away to do some raid testing, and that took a decent amount of time. So I got to play it a little bit. But the really important part for me was there was a little video package that they released, and there was a lot in that video package. There may not have been a lot of time.
Really?
It was like 90 seconds, but there was a lot in that video package. We got to see some of the trap nodes, some of the characters on the paths that represent said trap nodes. We got to see a little glimpse, a little corner view of the Deathless Grandmaster at the very beginning of the video. He shows up there. As I suspected, he's on his own little island, so I'm assuming that means he will be his own kind of entity, so he won't have the enrage timer, which is very good, because man, I'm not sure how you could fight him with a root when you're trying to dash in during his special and you can't move. So that would be interesting, but yeah, we got a little glimpse of him, and then we saw some of the characters on the respected trap node paths, like I said. And yeah, we got to test the Airwalker boss and the Diablo boss at the venue. The Airwalker had some node where you needed to knock him down every 15 seconds, and if you didn't knock him down, he got his Herald of Galactus buff, and basically the fight is over. And then Diablo, he had this specific node where you have to perform like a certain light attack and then dash back and hold block to like trigger one of his drinks, but it would be a drink on yourself, but you wouldn't get any benefit from it. It was interesting. It was weird, but I liked it. I think Diablo is going to be a heal reversal fight. I don't think you're necessarily going to want to play into the node because his regen is just too strong. And then Airwalker, I can see him being just kind of a normal fight, you know, depending on whatever trap node you have. You just have to knock him down to keep the Herald of Galactus buff away. But yeah, what was the are we going to talk about it more? Or is there any specific?
No, like Carl was asking specifically about if thought like Kate would be good in it.
Right.
So were you getting the impression that like there'd be one champion you'd want to be using for most of it? Because I kind of got the impression you probably would want to use different champions for different lanes and not necessarily have one main champion, really, you know?
That's exactly how I feel about it, and I think that was the intention, at least when talking to the designer of the actual content. The intention is to have it be more of an RPG centric content rather than just use Aegon or use Strife. I think those characters will be useful, but maybe not for an entire path, or if so, maybe one path they'll be good, and then the other paths will be more specific. The Enrage for this content is very interesting. It's based on time, which is exactly what Labyrinth was based on, but it's a lot more restrictive than Labyrinth because you have less time. If you're a good player and you can work around unblockable shenanigans and you're okay with dexing specials while being rooted, you can actually play around the Enrage for a lot longer. So I am looking forward to just like getting my hands on the content, getting in there, getting that first-hand experience, and seeing if certain characters that I think will be good will actually be good. I do think Kate will be good just based on my testing with her. I've used her so much, and we have the testing realm on the CCP, and there's some health pools in there that are fairly similar to the health pools that we saw in the video, as well as the little testing space they had at the Players Summit. And you boost up a Kate Bishop and you throw on the America Chavez energy. That might just be overkill, but you boost up Kate Bishop and she can take out 8 to 9 million health in less than 5 minutes.
All right, so we got a Quicksilver down. So you're gonna read the nodes for the next one here, Brian?
Yeah, I just kind of read it myself. They're basically use a Cosmic Champ that has damage over time, so that it armor breaks them. Because the node does that, and then when their armor broken when they have a damage over time, you gain true accuracy or true strike or whatever, because otherwise they'll evade with Mixmaster. So we're good. Cool. I do need to figure out some champs, but then we'll get back to the chat here about Necropolis.
Easy.
I don't have a ton of. Like, here's where I would be using Venom if I had a good Venom, but I don't really have one.
Oh, you can use CGR here. Play around Mixmaster.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I'm good enough to do that. I was thinking about using Venom the Duck.
It would work too.
Thoughts?
I mean, I was going to try to make it to the store before they close tonight, but if you want to use Venom the Duck, that's fine.
To be fair, he's getting that 7-star attack bonus.
Yeah, he's got a Venom Striker too, man. He's ready to go.
You know who rocked this path? I can guess. Big Evil. Yeah, I can guess.
I'm also gonna. Oh wait, no. That's right. Because if they're not suffering from an armor break, they also take 50% reduced damage, which is why you kind of need armor break and damage over time, and not just one or the other. I mean, technically, I guess you could just use armor break and probably be all right.
Yeah, you could Herc and armor break. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I hate to do it, but I put Cat Beardo on the team.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm also thinking I want to put Angela in there for the boss too, but I don't really need her right now. So, is there someone else I can use right now?
King Groot does armor breaks and has damage over time, technically.
does. Just a special 2. Be a little bit annoying to build up, but...
But if you... Can you permanently armor break him so you don't have to worry about Mixmaster, though?
I need damage over time for the Mixmaster part.
Oh, that... Okay, never mind. Then probably not as much fun. You want Null for this? Yeah, I think Brian... at least he doesn't have him ranked up. I can't remember if he has him or not.
Rank 3's unawakened. He still be good?
Probably.
I wouldn't use him here.
Oh, true. So King Groot with Eye Bomb synergy. Very true.
Monkey saying Herc is all you need here, bro. Facts. Yeah, I'm assuming that's probably the case usually.
I'm cutting CGR because I won't cut the duck. Okay. Let's roll.
MSD, I've been meaning to ask you too. I forgot. So when we were at the Battle Realm Brawl competition and they showed the video for the Necropolis, did you get what the rewards were?
There was they showed the completion or part of the completion rewards, and we know from exploration we get a 2 to 3 generic gem.
Right. Okay.
Aside from that, I mean, did they tell us? They talked about the Maestro, right? Yeah. That was in the video.
Yeah. So we could talk about that stuff. So
we get Maestro too.
But it was
presumably a 7-star.
Completion was generic, or not a generic. It was like awakening or a 2 to 3 crystal, right? And then 100% was the generic one.
Yeah. So I believe I have the video saved. Let me just pull it up.
So basically, we can get 2 rank 3 champions.
At a minimum, there might be some more stuff. Who knows?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that with any knowledge. I'm just saying there just could be some more stuff that we don't know. Like there could be some tier 4 alpha.
Yeah, they might be talking about that on Friday. So.
I think that's what Friday's stream is going to be about. It's all about Necropolis, which is like, the best gift ever. A whole stream on Necropolis, man. Christmas come early. So I have part of the completion rewards here. So you get a title, you get a 1 to 2 generic 7-star gem, a 2 to 3 7-star rank up gem, 2 of these purple crystals. I assume these are tier 6 class catalyst crystals. I'm not sure what else they could be. It just makes sense that they would be tier 6 class catalysts. You get 10,000 Titan shards, a 6-star relic, and then another piece of the 7-star Deathless Guillotine, and then from one of the chests, you get a 4 to 5 generic 6-star rank up gem.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. I remember. I thought you got it on. You were filming it. So yeah.
And there's gonna be 6 paths, so there's 5 more chests. To collect.
Other good stuff in there. All right, Necropolis hype. That was almost a caps lock mishap. What's up, only Zen Dog? Speaking of dogs, I'm gonna take mine out real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Cool.
No worries.
Guys, Venom. No, I was about to talk up Venom the Duck and say how good he was doing. No. Oh, and there's power gain too. I'd love to bank that real quick.
Someone asked earlier. I just wanted to clarify. Someone asked if I think Shuri is going to be good for Necropolis. Absolutely. I think the Awakened ability is going to be key for Shuri, and I think the 7-star is going to shine way more than the 6-star because of the Challenger rating. So if you've got Shuri, I think it's best to rank her up because she basically counters every part of the Enrage aside from the power gain, because she can block unblockable specials. That's like after the Enrage is gone. So you get rooted and the opponent is passively unblockable, so she can just straight up block all of the special attacks. And she has that damage over time that is so easy to keep up, it's not even funny. So
you're telling me rank 2 my Shuri immediately, huh?
Man, I think she's the best base pool 7-star.
Yes. Okay. I need more catalysts. Maybe I should start picking up the selector for it.
You are getting a 1 to 2 gem after this.
Oh yeah, I am doing that. I'm kind of.
You just brought Hulk up too, so like the only other option I would have recommended, at least for your current roster, I would have said do Hulk. But now that we know Necropolis is coming out, like look, man, I'm a huge Sunspot fan. I've got him at rank 2, but I would take Shuri up over Sunspot any day. Knowing this is coming out, oh yeah, not even a question.
So I think I might be able to like save that gem though. Because like
could.
I need to look at my inventory. I really, after this fight, like I'm not even gonna wait until the path is over or anything. I need to look now. Because I've been getting like a few fragments here and there, basically. I haven't really gotten any of the selectors from like the Battleground store and stuff. But I could.
Yeah, you very well could. I mean, 25% a week. Pretty good, man.
I was really hoping she would die from that. Forgot most of the damage comes from the poison. I'm about to have a squirrel run up my tree. I don't like this. Oh my god, that squirrel hits so much harder than I would have thought. Okay. Yeah, let's go take a little look. So sad my Venom the Duck is dead. He was doing alright. Wait, that was only the second fight? Ah, he wasn't doing that good. I thought that was the third fight. Ah, jeez. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Tier 6. What do I have? Yeah, I have almost a third tech already right now.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, you're probably better off than... Yeah, you're probably better off using the gem on someone else because we're about to hit... Well, okay, we're not about to hit, but we have one final milestone left in the Battleground solo event, and that's a full Tier 6 class Catalyst selector.
Okay.
So you could just pick up some small selectors from the BG store. You probably have... You could probably get... If you get 25% of tech right now, you'll form a third one, and then you can select a fourth one from the selector at the end of the milestones. Plus, there's a 25% selector. There's two 25% selectors in there right now that we just hit this morning.
Is there any minimum for that, or like?
I don't know. Check.
Yeah, I guess let me check. Let's see.
I hope you've been putting in your points, Brian. I am technically an officer.
Well, if you gotta kick me, you gotta kick me. I won't hold it against you. Okay. Looks like there's no minimum though. I'm able to claim this stuff. So interesting. The thing is, I don't even know if I want to claim the full one for tech because I feel like I can put that towards another class and like kind of inch my way there with fragments or something. I don't know.
You would just have to start claiming tech from the 25% from the 5% selectors now, and then by the time you claim that 25% selector pack, if you do end up going tech, then you have the luxury of picking another class.
Yeah.
But I think rank 2 Shuri, since you have her, I think it's almost a no-brainer. It's non-negotiable for the content. I know it's not out yet, but just reading the nodes and everything that we've been given, and like how the damage cap works and how the enrage works, it just seems like she's perfect for it.
Right. Okay. Easy. Thank you for the gifted, giving it to Kanga Janga. Your question was, Brian, can I get a poll? Who do you want most from the Titan pool between Silk, Photon, or someone else? Do you want me to just put someone else, or did you want me to like fill that in with someone else? I've got the poll locked and loaded. Let me know before I send it live. Gudra VGC, thank you for the buck as well. Saying MSD, I'm conflicted. Who do you think I should ascend for Necropolis? I'm between ascending Kate and Abs, but Abs is already rank 5, but I can rank 5 Kate soon.
That's tough. That's really tough. So from the video, we can see that there is just make sure I get this right. From the video, there is a Vision Arcus on one of the paths, so I would assume Absorbing Man is going to be great for that. But he might not need to be Ascended for that. I think Kate is going to have a lot more range in terms of the damage she can deal, because once you get her ramped up, the longer you survive, the faster they're going to die. And her debuffs are very easy to keep up, especially now that we have strikers. You know, even if you can't block, you can throw a striker, you know, heavy them, knock them down in the corner, refresh the debuffs, and just keep the fight going that way. So I would say, if you can get Kate to rank 5, if you like Kate, send Kate. You're not gonna be disappointed with what she does in and out of Necropolis, because she's fantastic basically everywhere. So that's my 2 cents. But Absorbing Man, I thought about ascending Absorbing Man. I think he will be worth the ascension. I just think we have to wait and see what specific fights he can take. I think Cade is just generally accepted as a long fight character more than Absorbing Man is right now, so I would wait and see on that. So maybe wait and just see how the content rolls out and see what people are doing. Maybe wait a week or so and see what the general consensus is. But if you want to make a decision now, I say Kate.
Got it. Yeah, I would say waiting is the way to go, but yeah, if you're impatient, I personally find Kate to be more fun between the two as well. But that's of course personal preference.
Well, you're dealing with 2 DLL champs, so the skill requirement is a lot higher for both of them. I think Absorbing Man is harder to use well. I think Kate is... It's weird, because Absorbing Man is... They're both difficult to use in their own way, because Absorbing Man is a lot about intercepts, and Kate is a lot about maintenance. So if you can intercept well, you're going to really like Absorbing Man, and if you have a really solid grasp on like spacing, you're going to really like Kate.
Okay.
What I miss more Kate propaganda?
Yeah, exactly.
Easy. The poll is live. Just to reiterate again, it's who do you want most from the Titan pool? Silk, Photon, or you could select other if neither of those tickle your fancy.
I would go other, but I would absolutely love either of those champions. I've been loving both of them lately.
Same. I would kill for a Photon, man.
I think I'd go Jugs would be my most wanted out of that Titan, but yeah. I know it's funny because I'm like I love Photon, and but I also want Jugs, and like it's like DLL just being like, yeah, Photon, boo. I see Josh saying AO is the Summoners Marketplace legit. Just want to make sure. If you're talking about the Play Contest of Champions website that has that, then yes, that's totally legit. And you can go and get a free daily crystal every day there, and you can also once a week go get one of the free Legends crystals, which is a pretty darn good deal because that has the 7-star selector in it and stuff still. So yeah, totally legit.
Whatever you do though, don't click on a link from anyone else, because it is legit, but get there your own way. Save the page kind of thing, because yeah, I don't know of anyone that's been scammed yet, but like I imagine it's not too long before people send some links and try to scam you in some way.
I should not have dropped that link in the chat.
Oh,
whoops.
God, that was a lot of damage. I thought that was just... Oh, man. I am kind of getting my ass kicked. Maybe I should have brought some other champs, actually.
Can you ask MSD if Kate needs awakening? Sure, yeah.
You gonna ask?
He just asked if I could ask, and I said, yes, I can. I didn't say I would, right? We're not, yeah. My understanding is that she does want to be awakened in like max sig, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so ideally she's awakened. She doesn't. The only thing she gains from the awakened ability is more potency. So her whole kit is complete when she's unawakened. But if you get her awakened, she gains more dialed in passives, and she increases the potency of all her trick arrow effects. So you can use her unawakened and get a pretty similar result. But if you get her awakened, especially if you get her high sig, max sig is ideal. The damage is even higher. So like she'd be a phenomenal 7-star.
That's what you want to play her for, though, is damage, right? For the most part. So.
Yes. But like for example, if you let's say she comes out as a 7-star, 7-star rank 1 Kate, unawakened is gonna take care of business.
Yeah. Unlike Brian, who is dying to Captain Britain.
She's gonna be in Necropolis.
Great. I hate Betsy so much. I hate playing as her. I hate playing against her.
Is it just because you forget her animations because you don't fight her very often?
Well, her special one animation changes, and I don't really know what to watch for to know like which one's coming.
Just push her to the L2.
Is the L2 easy to dex?
Yes, she just like does 3 hits and they don't come anywhere near you. Yeah, no projectile.
God, I've been spamming the L1 repeatedly.
Yeah, it's one of those ones like just pushing the L2 will be fine.
I think her animation is sick. I just wish she was good.
I also wish she was good because I think she looks pretty cool, but yeah.
Did we already? Since I was away, I don't know. Did we get to Easy's gifted membership and
yeah,
get all those? Got J Mania and stuff.
J Mania not yet, because J Mania I think also had a poll, and I got a poll live for Easy at the moment.
Just giving people polls all over the place, huh?
A lot of polls. Everybody's whipping them out.
Did we get Gudra too? VGC?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure we're caught up. Really don't recommend suicides for Act 8 BG. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're generally not necessarily the best for any kind of questing for the most part. But yeah, he's not changing his masteries.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this poll. Silk and Photon, fairly close. Photon just barely wins with 40% of the vote. Silk with 36%. Personally, I didn't test Photon, I guess. But so take my answer for what you will. But I really liked Silk, and it'd be hard for me to imagine liking Photon more than Silk. So I'd probably go with Silk of those two. Yeah, I don't know if I would probably answer other as well, because even though I like Silk, like I don't think she's at like the top of my list, so it'd probably be an other situation for me.
I have been saying I have been having pretty much the most fun playing with Silk this year, but Photon's pretty dang good as well. I just put out a short with Photon, I think, taking somebody down pretty quickly the other day, and yeah, she's doing. I mean, she's got a lot of immunity. She's just like she's like a better Sparkles, basically. Feels like.
Yeah, she's got a lot of utility as well. Like utility you wouldn't think of, and then it comes useful in a fight, and you're like, wow, that's there.
Well, and she's just much nastier on D. So
yeah, she's
like
a fantastic dual threat.
Yeah, she and Silk you can put on defense kind of, but you're basically just hoping that someone hasn't fought her very much and they forget that she's gonna auto evade their first special attack, because then after that it's nothing really to worry about. I mean, the stun maybe, but not for the most part. Silk's not a tough defender, whereas Photon is one of the worst defenders. As you can see at the Battle Realm Brawl, there were a lot of Photons in those decks and everything.
J-Mania, thank you for the Looney. Your poll is live. It's a 6-star AA to rank 5 or 7-star Sunspot to rank 2.
Someone had a question up here about, I guess I'm answering Kate questions tonight. I guess that's my thing. With the Kate synergy for 3 passives, is the Kate synergy for 3 passives worth the roster spot, or is it too early to tell? So he's referring to the America Chavez synergy that allows Kate to stack an additional debuff or passive from her trick arrows. So I'm thinking about running it, I don't know if I will be able to run it on every path. I also don't know if I'll be able to use Kate on every path. I assume that I'll be able to use her, but I don't know if I'll be able to bring that synergy every time. I would love to, and it's one of the reasons that I desperately want a 7-star America Chavez, because I would bring her to rank 2, first of all because she's really good, but also because I run Kate basically all the time, so that's a nice pairing to have. So I think it's too early to tell right now, but hey man, we're almost 2 weeks away and we're getting some more info this Friday, so it might not be too early to make that commitment.
It is too early to tell, but it is a nice pairing. Kate goes well with the Chavez. Sorry to sound like you're at a French restaurant. It's a wonderful pairing. What's up, Funny Boat? How you doing, man? Thoughts on Morbius potential arena score? Well, so the 6-star went for 78 million the first round, so pretty darn low. And seeing as I am at 61 million points at the moment and not going all out for this grind, I hope that he goes low again.
I think he'll go low again. I don't know why people seem to not like him.
I just, like I said earlier, I just don't, it's just not fun to see, 2,000 crits. Like, it just doesn't feel good. And the L2 damage is cool, that's great and everything, but overall when I'm playing a champion, I want them to do damage on pretty much all their hits, not just one L2, Like, I would be happy to take off 40k off his L2 if he just did like 5 or 6k on his regular hits, easily.
Let me ask you guys this about Necropolis. Actually, wait, let me end this poll. So it is 63% Sunspot, rank 2 over the 37% AA rank 5. And personally, that is how I feel as well. I'd rather have the Sunspot. AA probably still, like, I don't know, more dominant for me at least, but I'd still rather have the Sunspot.
Well, then before you get to the question, my thinking on this has just been, because we have started to see so many more 4 to 5 gems, I'm not taking any 6-stars past rank 4 without a gem, because we see them at all the offers, we see them in rewards, we see them all over the place. I'd much rather build for the future and use my tier 6 class catalyst for 7 stars for the most part. That's not every situation, but for the most part, that's what I'm build for the future.
Yep.
All right, so what was your question about Necropolis?
How do you spell it? No, I'm just kidding. So if you guys remember when Kabam first announced the initial pool of 7 stars, didn't they were kind of calling out some champs to say yeah, these might be good champs for Everest content.
Indeed.
And a couple of them are champs that we haven't talked about. One of them I would say is an MSD special in Guillotine 2099, and the other was Wong. So, yes. Any thoughts on either of these champs in terms of potentially being useful in Necropolis?
Yeah, well, I think they're both going to be great. I am fortunate enough to have Guillotine 2099 awakened at rank 2, thanks to my good pal Legacy for pulling the Guillotine dude for me in Vancouver. I got him a sassy, so, equals out. Guillotine, I think she's going to really shine in this content. Once you get her ramped up, I don't think she's going to be fantastic in the first fight, but as the fights go on, the second and third fight, once you have that 100 hit starting point, I think the time is going to benefit Guillotine way more than the hit counter. Because when you are limited to a certain amount of hits, you have a threshold for Guillotine. But when your only factor is time, as long as you can play around the node, again, if you're pretty good, the timer is not as relevant as it will be for other players. You can play around, there's no BS unstoppable or evade. Unblockable is still there, but you can get around unblockable. And the more time Guillotine has to ramp, the faster the opponent's going to die. So I think Guillotine is going to excel in this content. I finally think there's going to be content, outside of Labyrinth, but that doesn't really count, where a relevant level of Guillotine 2099 will be used. And okay. I think the same goes for Wong. Wong, I used him a few times in some Abyss fights, and he did really well as a 7-star, but most 7-stars do pretty well in Abyss. I think Wong is going to have the same effect as Guillotine. Wong is also a very time-based character. He takes a little bit to get going, but once you get him there, it's very easy to maintain him, especially with the 7-star combat power rate, having it immediately at the max rank that a 6-star would have. Wong really benefits from that because Wong is a very tempo-based character. You want to be building up his spells quickly, and the quicker you can build up his spells, the more time you have to heavy into a special 2, wait a few seconds, heavy into a special 2, and you can just cycle a lot of special 2s. Wong's got a lot of regen, a lot of sustainability, and of course he goes unstoppable when you use heavy attacks and whenever the opponent gains a buff if you're fully built up. So if you get clipped, doesn't matter, you're unstoppable. Just shrug it off, back up, do another heavy, throw an unblockable special 2, you're good to go. So I think they're both going to excel. I would love to pull a Wong. I unfortunately don't have him on either account. But yeah, Wong is up there, and I know you didn't mention him, but since he's in the basic pool now, Strife. I think Strife is going to be fantastic in this content. He's another one of those characters that can fully ignore the Enrage once it's expired. Once you end a combo with a light attack, you can block all unblockable attacks, so it's actually better than what Shuri can do, because Strife can just straight up block unblockable, period. That's specials, basic attacks, whatever the case may be. Shuri is just special attacks.
Just specials, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Strife is going to see a resurgence, because when he came out, Abyss was already out, so like people were already done with it by the time he was created, and his sole purpose, it was literally like, hey look, it's a character built to take on the Abyss Collector. That's basically like how he was made. All of his kit is geared around every single thing that I do counters the Abyss Collector. So he was intended with Everest content, you know, that was his design. And
yeah, and
now
it had come out a year before he was out, so.
Yeah, so like there was a 1 whole year is a long time, and people get antsy and they want to finish content. And you know, if people knew that this character, who was literally built to counter the hardest and most restrictive BS boss in the entire game, was coming out a year later, people may have waited, but that's not how the cookie crumbled. So
no,
I think
I don't think people would have waited either way. Either way, they wouldn't have waited. People want their rewards. They want to get it done, you know?
That's very fair. I mean, there would definitely be people, maybe someone that's like streaming right now who is willing to wait on certain characters for content. And I'd probably throw my hat in the ring and say, if I knew that this character who was coming out was literally built for this, like the specific intention was this character is going to be the option for this specific piece of content, I would have maybe waited to do more. I would have maybe started, but not actually done like the whole thing. And that's a personal preference.
Nobody's that silly. Nobody's that silly to wait and push off content forever just to not open any crystals, and you know, that's not believable.
MSD, you've cleared the Abyss probably more than anyone else, unless there's like, you know, maybe there's a merc out there or something like that just runs it all day every day. But I would say out of like legit clears on your own account, I don't think there's anyone that's cleared it more than you. It'd be hard to imagine. So like the fact that you're saying that maybe you would have waited, to me, there's no way. I can't. There's no way I could believe that. I think you would be excited to do it the hard way without a counter and trying to find a that square peg to fit in the round hole, and then you'd also just be excited to use like the most ideal counter. That's what I would think, at least.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, let me read this boss note real quick here. So, Scrap Wars. First off, it's Havoc, so gonna need some armor up. Probably, unless this gives armor up. Whenever the attacker is afflicted with an armor break, the defender gains an armor up buff, increasing blah blah blah. Okay, I'm not really worried about that. Should I? Fine, I'll read it, damn it. All right, whenever the attacker is afflicted with an armor break, the attacker gains an armor up buff, increasing their armor by 20% for 10 seconds. Whenever the defender is inflicted with an armor break, the attacker gains an armor up buff. Okay, so I guess it's good that I read it, because I could just use armor break as well. Got it. Fractured Guard. The attacker gains a permanent armor break Debuff, reducing their armor rating by 5% whenever they block one of the defender's attacks. When the attacker throws a special attack, they remove one of these armor break debuffs for each full bar of power they had. Got it. Armored Assault. While the defender has an armor up buff active, they gain plus 65% attack rating and become passively unblockable. Got it. And then Cosmic Ascendancy. Cosmic champs receive plus 40% base attack, and tag champions receive minus 40%. Okay, got it. Level-headed. Defender is immune to the effects of Infuriate, Intimidate. Okay. Okay. I am probably just gonna go ahead and grab. Do I grab Angie? I don't need to grab Angie. I should maybe grab Hulkling. Hulkling would be good. Right.
I mean, is there a reason you can't just use like Nimrod or something?
I think I'll use Nimrod. Well, there is minus attack, but I guess he destroys this fight. The reason I didn't think of Nimrod is because I still don't really think of having Nimrod, even though I do have him.
Well, it says like, isn't Nimrod just normally fine for like Havoc though, right? Because he's gonna go crazy with the shocks, but as long as you have the armor up, it won't matter. Nimrod sucks for this? Wait, what? Why?
He's not immune to armor break. He's immune to the effects of armor break, so Havoc will still be unblockable.
Oh, okay.
Should I grab
Colossus,
someone?
though. He works.
Colossus
Doom would also
is
work,
there.
I think. But you could also just revive Herc, and he would get it down in like 52 seconds.
Well, it does have,
I
it
don't
does have
wanna
the
go with
cosmics.
him.
Yeah, if it does have the cosmic stuff, then maybe Angie is your best option. Because you have her ranked up, actually.
Hulkling, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. You know what? All right, I'm gonna go with Angie.
Yeah, it's a safety blanket kind of thing.
Get my gal out here.
Abman immune to armor breaks? Yeah, but he doesn't have an armor up, so. I recommend OG Iron Man. Well, thanks. No, guys, we always appreciate. You got to remember, you got to work with the roster you got too. So, speaking of, I saw a question from Epico Sexio asking if he should be worried about not having a ramp up champ for Necropolis, and I feel like that kind of relates to the roster you got, right? I'd say no, don't worry about it, because you will get more champions, and it is permanent content. First of all. But second of all, it's not even out yet, so don't worry about it. You know, we'll see what works best, but you don't have to do it day one. You don't have to get those rewards immediately, and you can just chill on it and see who works. You might already have a really good champion, and if you don't, you'll get one, and that'll give you something good to target too. So when you have selectors or different things that come around, if you don't have a champion that works really well for it and you really want to get that content done, that gives you a goal in the game too, which I always think is a good game, or a good thing, as we were talking about earlier.
By the way, Orange Juice, dude, thank you so much for the continued membership. Did we read this one? You guys were talking about Kate so much
I don't know.
that I just pulled her from my 6-star crystal. I guess it's time to experiment, dude. Have fun with it, because yeah, man, she is very fun.
Yeah, try her out, see if you like her, and if you really like her, then awaken her and give her all the stones.
Dude, thank you very much. Shout out to Orange Juice.
How you doing, MSD Brian? I just really hate how they literally made Proxima's kit for long content, and every long content they drop, it's anti-Proxima. What's even the point of releasing her then?
Great question. I wish you knew the answer.
Yeah, I think she kind of suffers from, well, she was made for that kind of content a long time ago, but didn't really fit ever there, and now Proxima has got to be one of the most forgotten champions in the game, I would say.
I mean, they call it Proxima Midnight Syndrome for a reason.
Yeah, no, she's, yeah. Yep. Big Evil send over $2. Over under, what's the over under number of months BG holds on to the 1 to 2 gem? Maybe 2 months, because
Under 2 months.
Yeah, I'd say under. I'm gonna choose the under if it was 2 months. Maybe just a month, because he does want to go for the Necropolis, and maybe he'll have a champion who looks really good for ranking up for that. Like maybe it'll be Shuri, you know?
He has a champion
I'm taking
that
the under.
will almost certainly be good for it. in Shuri.
So October, we can't count that as the first month though, right? Because October's pretty much
it's-
over. So
No. We're in November now, basically.
okay.
Yeah.
By the way, happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah. Did you do anything tonight, or did you go out on the weekend or anything?
I did something yesterday, and that was it. I had Panda
it was a
Express today. That was cool.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was planning on going to trivia tonight as per normal, but Brian was like, "Dude, I can't really do this 8.3 stream without you," and he just begged like for an hour. So I was like,
Oh my
"Fine,
god.
I guess I'll forsake my trivia team and stay home and not go to the pizza party we were planning on having.
Oh my god, there's a pizza party involved too.
Yeah, every time we get up to $100 in trivia winnings, we have a pizza parties. That was supposed to be tonight. Beer and pizza all paid for. Halloween costumes. I'm sure there'll be candy, but I was like, yeah, but I gotta be there for my pal. So what can you do, guys? What can you do?
Wow, what a selfless friend.
And that story is 100% true. That is not at all like something Brian would do, lying about going for a Red Bull or anything.
I hate this guy. I want to kick him off the call, but I'm too focused on this fight to do it.
Hey, you're doing great. You're 100%. Full yellow bar. Come on. Let's go. Well, okay. Not quite, but still. Static, send over. Oh, wait. I missed one from Luke there. Thank you, Big Evil, by the way. Luke sending over $1. What did you say, Luke? Do you guys like fights that are more like puzzles and interactive, or just purely difficult? I think if you need both in this game, but I think you need both in this game, but I'm curious if it's only puzzle type quests like me. Yeah, no.
Tough question. I mean, I love when it's a combination. Like, the Grandmaster is the perfect example of figure it out and then do it. Because you can't do one and you can't do the other. You gotta do both. You gotta be like, alright, this is what it wants you to do it, and don't mess it up or you're gonna die. So, like, fights like that's what I live for in this game. Stuff where it challenges you to focus and figure out what's going on, and you can't just herc your way through it, or it used to be Corvus your way through it, or whatever the case. Yeah. I think a mix of both. I think the skill side is what I prefer a little bit more, but whatever the case may be.
Because you got the skills.
That's very
And then
quest here, you guys.
Static going off over here.
Saying what's up, BG in chat. Anyone else annoyed? There are damage caps in Necropolis. Are there? I mean, I figured there would be, but wasn't paying attention.
Okay, here's my thing about it. Let me go on my spiel at the damage cap after we catch up on Super Chest. I have something to say about it.
Well,
Yeah,
dude.
because then Static sent over 5 gifted memberships right after that, dude.
Oh, I see that.
Let's go.
Tazuri, Mr. Wick, Fidos, Schlirum, Jonas. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are all. You got a banana next to your name now. Static, thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Torrance also said at 05 saying, "What up, everyone? Can't believe BG doing this content so soon." I know it came out this month, and you know what? For the sake of this message, it is still October. All right. Look at that, man. We're like 2 weeks. It's only been like 2 weeks since it came out, and I'm actually gonna be done with it.
He's getting it done this month, Torrance, just because I decided to skip trivia. So just so you know, this
Oh
for
my
you guys.
god.
Wasn't just for BG. I'm a hashtag man of the people, obviously. So I figured people would enjoy seeing him get this done tonight. So I figured I'd stay home just for that.
Let me pick a path here too before MSD goes off or says his piece about the damage cap. So hold on a second. So got to start thinking about the boss here. By the way, I've never looked at this boss before. Never. Obviously, other people have done it, but I didn't watch any content on it. I don't know if there was a beta. If there was, I wasn't involved. I know nothing about this champion. Don't know how the champ works.
There was beta, just so you know.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like to stay out of all that stuff and just kind of see it fresh. So I'm gonna get my ass kicked. It's gonna take some learning. That said, if you guys have like one champ recommended to pop on the team right now, I would take that suggestion. Sorry, what did you say?
You just used her.
Oh, Angie, eh?
Yeah.
She'd be fine. I think Hulkling is fine. I've seen 3-minute solos with Hercules. I think there's a lot of different options you can use.
Okay. Can I ignore this trap for now? Can I look at that later, or do you think I should read it right now?
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay, sounds good. Let's figure out the path then. Crushing Striker. Whenever a science attacker activates a Striker, the defender is inflicted with a stun passive. While the Striker is active, and a crush debuff lasting 25 seconds. Wait, hold on. What did I say?
Oh, dude, don't even worry. I'll tell you what. Do you have any good science champions with relics?
I've got rank 2 Hulk and I-Bomb.
Yeah, you use them, you'll be fine. This is the brain dead path.
Okay, sounds good. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is just like the globals. Okay, I see.
King Groot, Hulkling, yeah. Easy said, or Schlerm said he sold him 3 times with King Groot too.
Well, King Groot's gonna be on the team. I might as well pull in Angie now, I guess. Then. Do I need any other science champs?
EZ also sending over a gifted membership. That time going to Bank Robber. What's up, Bank Robber? And Easy saying, Dingus Twitter for dog pics. See, this is what I meant about politeness earlier. Anyways.
All right, I'll pull this up and then we can talk about... Let's see here. Got this little goober way back in 2014. Vets didn't know exactly how old she was, but estimated she was about 1.5 years, meaning her B-day would have been Halloween. That's when I've always celebrated her doggy birthday. Oh, man. This dog has no idea what's going on, but is looking very adorable.
Easy saying dog pics are polite by default. I'm like, that's fine. That's fine.
Dude, this is one happy looking doggo right here, man. About to go for it. I'm not even going to say the word in case there's any dogs listening, but... oh, man. Well, happy birthday to the doggo.
Cutie pie.
Static sent over another 2 saying Odin.
A lot of people saying Odin, yeah.
Yes,
really?
Yes, bring Odin at the end, bring Odin at the end.
Well, if I'm bringing Odin at the end, I might as well put him on the team right now to get Angie some extra.
Angie and Odin, yeah, the extra.
Yeah, dude, you don't even need King Groot. I mean, Angela's... You could use either or, but you're going to like Angela for it more.
Okay. Oh, Hulkling is the one that's getting cut right now.
Yeah, so damage tap, before I forget.
Mo, tell your cousin not to spam when you come back, okay?
Yeah, come on, Mo. What was it saying? Okay, damage cap. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the damage cap is 1.5% of max health, which, if that's the case, is significantly better than a flat number, because 1.5% of max health, of course, it is a flat number, but 1.5%, right? Think about it this way. 1.5% is a lot more fair than like 50k. Because 50k, it could be more than 1.5%, but it could be less. 1.5% is a flat number, is way better, because hear me out, right? Let's just pick a random champ. Not a random champ. I was thinking about this the entire time. CGR, okay? You ramp up CGR, you get the Fury from the Special 3, you get that whole rotation going. You throw 1 Special 2 with CGR. If you're hitting the damage cap every time, that's a 9% in 1 Special 2. You cycle a few Special 2s. 18, 27, 36. Think 1.5% of max health. It's like a slightly better safeguard, you know?
Yeah, it's like a node that already exists in the game, and the health pool is huge, so it's not like... Plus, that doesn't have any effect on damage over time, and we're thinking Shuri will probably be good for this, right? So who cares about that?
Yeah, damage over time isn't affected, and then... like burst damage will be affected, so Gallon's Harvest and stuff like that, that will be capped. But things like that, one thing is never ever affected by any type of damage cap, and that's Power Sting. So, not necessarily saying Power Sting characters are going to be the way to go, but there is a specific synergy team I have in mind that could benefit from that.
Damage caps suck. I want to see the biggest numbers. So lame. Fair enough, Taco Monster. That's understandable. That would be nice then if they had a sandbox. Actually, speaking of, for raids, I don't think there's any kind of damage cap for raids, and you do have like 25 million health pools for that, right? That might be
kind of a damage cap.
Was it damage cap because you have to use the right champions, or like?
No, can't you only deal 10% per player or something like that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's right. Okay.
It's very team. Brian, use the relic, please. Right. This is painful.
I didn't know what I was supposed to do. You said don't read, just use science.
He said with relic.
I said use science and use with relics.
Yeah, I didn't know I had to throw it. My bad.
Get the.
I didn't know.
Get the striker at the beginning of every fight, like it's completely full. So just throw it at the beginning to get stunned. So you just go straight in.
I was trying to wait until I had some furies.
Why is he hitting her with the auto? Like, what's going on?
I didn't know what triggered it, what got around it.
Yeah, okay. So fair enough. Static sent over $10 more, kind of saying the same thing as Taco Monster. And MSD did say, yeah, Taco Monster, the Gallon would be affected. Static saying, counterpoint, damage caps are stupid and boring and reduce potentially fun combos to try and break an encounter, Odin Special 2, Proxima, etc. That's what Schlieren was saying earlier too, about like, why do they make Proxima and then Gimper for all this type of content? And I do, like I said, I think that there should be some kind of sandbox where you could do that kind of stuff, but also just look at it realistically. They're not going to want you to go in there with one champion and kill them, from 90% health down to 0 6 different times in the fight and then go through that. That's not what they want. They want to make it more difficult than that. They don't want to just go through it that easily, and that's not a realistic expectation.
Yeah, I'm gonna offer a counter to that counterpoint. This is supposed to be hard. I would be so bummed if there wasn't a damage cap. We basically have like the crazy satisfying damage in something like incursions these days. And maybe it's not quite the same as like seeing what could really be done in a quest or something. Like, I don't know, maybe they need to remove the damage cap in Labyrinth at this point or something. But like, I want this to be really hard, and if there were no damage caps, there'd be certain champs that would probably just find a way to kind of cheese it. Like, I don't want there to be a way to break the encounter, or at least most of the counters. If there's like a way to kind of cheese one or two of the fights or something, that's one thing. But if there's like ways to cheese all or most, I wouldn't want that. I really wouldn't want that. Counterpoint. First off, Static, thank you very much for the generosity. Saying damage caps are lazy ways of making things, in quotes, hard.
I mean, would you rather a damage cap or a skill check so hard that it actually makes the game difficult? Because I mean, I'm good with whatever. But I know there's some people who are not going to want a skill check like the pre-nerf 6.2 champion.
See, I want both is the thing. So like, even if they had a really hard skill check or something, or even like, I don't know, it depends on definition of really hard. Please, no one make any jokes about that.
For sure, they've already made it fun.
But like, hold on, I think I can end this fight. Yeah, going for it.
Well,
oh my god, that didn't end it.
What's really hard for Brian or MSD might be virtually impossible for me.
So I was gonna say, like, the 6.2 champion boss, because I think that was a hard fight, but in my opinion, it wasn't like so hard that it was unfathomably difficult or something like that. But then they nerfed it a few times. Excuse me. So like, and there was like,
First time through, I legit wanted to cry. I spent $100 to buy an Odin to blow 1,000 units on revives to get that done, and it was so fucking frustrating to me. I mean, I was like, I don't have the same skill as these two. I said frickin'. I don't have the skill that these guys do, and or maybe Taco Monster or Static, and that's fine. But do you like? I get that you want to see different things, but the thing, this just gets down to one of those things again, which is you're not going to make everybody happy all the time with the content that you make, and that's just impossible. So, you know, I would rather be accessible to everyone than only accessible to the top few people, because I think that would be a bigger mistake than going the other direction.
See, I am somewhere in between, because I don't want it to be accessible to everyone, straight up.
Well, not accessible to everyone immediately, but I don't want it to be. If you played this game for 8 years, and one of the things that you get from this game is that we use revives. Well, most of us sane people use revives and potions and so forth. If you're saying you want it to be so that even using those things, it's just a miserable, awful slog for people who don't have as much skill as you or MSD, I disagree with that, because then you're just locking someone like me out.
Don't put words into my mouth. I didn't say I want it to be a miserable slog or anything like that.
But if it's not accessible to everyone, how do you mean that if it's not so hard, right? Like, how do you do that? Like as a skill check rather than a damage cap, I guess.
I don't know exactly, but there'd be ways. But like the thing is too, there's been plenty of games that I've played where I'm scared right now, by the way, against this long shot. There's games that I've played where like I couldn't do something, but it was still cool to like watch other people do it. And I think like especially the longer a game goes on, there needs to be certain things that are just like not accessible to everyone, because otherwise there's no way that you're going to like keep that player base engaged. And you could always make up for it later. You could nerf the content later, which I'm okay with. It's always like sad just like to see it happen a little bit, because you like remember and you're like fond of the highest difficulty. But if they said that straight up, like, yeah, a year later we're gonna nerf this a little bit, or just like coming out with different champions that are like kind of nerfs because they're that good against the content, or just the higher you rank the champions, they, I mean, Labyrinth of Legends was like really tough when it came out, right? But today you walk in there with like a 7-star rank 2 or something like that. It's a lot easier, it turns out, So I think there's ways to make it accessible later, but I think initially it should be really hard. It shouldn't be that accessible. There should be clear paths of like, okay, if I'm looking forward to doing this content, here's the things I need to chase down. Here's the things I need to, kind of read up on or learn to get through there, or help to get through there, things like that. But yeah, that's, in my opinion, that's what I'd want to see.
Well, I mean, I get. Yes, I want it also to be difficult and challenging for players who have a lot of skill. I'm just saying, what you made it sound, I guess what I was hearing, maybe I misinterpreted you, was that you made it more sound like, because you said you want stuff that people can't do. I don't want, well, but then, so sweet, I'll just not play the game. Let me just go kill myself. I don't want to play the game if I can't do. I've had games in my life where I couldn't jump to the next level no matter how many hard times I tried, and I just never went back and played that game anymore. And that's not fun. And if that's fun for some people, okay, but I just feel like that sounds very elitist.
In that game, they didn't give you a new champion next month that could help you, or a next rank up that can help you, or
That's true, but there also weren't rewards that I was missing out on too. There also weren't rewards that I was missing out on that would help me to keep up with other areas of the game in which I could compete. And when you're talking about locking away certain rewards, if you lock them away behind a skill where you say like only 100 people or 1,000 people in the world can do it, that's not my idea of fun.
I just want it to be like a limited number today. That's all. Static dude, thank you for another 50. Saying Eternity Pain was fantastic in building my skill as a player of the summer. I learned how to intercept and reparry, etc. Let me bang my head against the wall for a few weeks/months. You ruined fun champs. I have never been able to use Proxima full out ever. See, I think that's more of a problem with Proxima though versus the content. Personally.
Yeah, I loved EOP. I totally loved EOP.
Well, Eternity Pain. Not everyone could do Eternity Pain. You know how many people couldn't do Eternity Pain? And that's temporary content. That wasn't permanent content that you could go back to later.
Okay, that's fair. I think that not everyone could do Eternity of Pain, often though based on roster at the time, and then they did release permanent Eternity of Pain content. So I think that I'm fine with that being, the same for Necropolis, where if I can't do it right away because I don't have the right champions, that's fine. But just like I could never do it because I'm never gonna have enough skill to do it. Nah, I don't like that.
Well, like let's say this. So let's keep Proxima in mind. One of Proxima's biggest benefits is that she can always parry. Or like I'm sure there's some situations where she couldn't parry or something like that, but she can parry much more frequently than the average champ because of the thing in her kit, where she has 200% ability accuracy, and then she could parry projectiles. I believe that's what it is. Blocking. Here we go. Opponents have 200% offensive ability accuracy reduction. That's what it is. When Proxima Knight blocks an attack. Additionally, she can use the parry mastery against any basic attack, stunning opponents even if their attack is non-contact. So, let's say a specific fight required you to learn how to reparry, and someone's like, dude, I just cannot get reparries. No matter what I do, I just cannot seem to get it done. And then, okay, well, can't get it done. Boom, Kabam releases a champ like Proxima. Now you don't have to. So if there's other mechanics that they can have like that in Necropolis, where it's like, yeah, you would have to do something a little more specific, or you can chase down this champion and it's a bridge to not needing to do that specific thing. Like that's a perfect example of how I'd want the content to be. And you can't have that for like an infinite number of things, of course, so like it's tough to design something in that space, but I think there's ways to do it. I think there's ways to make it really challenging and then make it much easier over time.
I totally agree with you. That didn't sound like what you were saying from the start. So we've been talking about this for quite a while. You're at the boss here. Let's frickin' go, people.
Let's freaking go, people. All right, well, let's do this. By the way, that path was, wow, you weren't kidding. That's super easy. I guess that's really nice if you want to get back to the boss for more attempts or
awesome,
something.
Static. Either way, Static, you're awesome, man.
Static, yeah, thank you. It's honestly a really fun conversation, and that's why I didn't really care to even enter this fight yet, because I enjoy those conversations a lot. So
oh, for sure, that's part of what we play.
Static, thank you. All right, let's see. So I don't know, do I just go in there, or is there any?
You want to just go in there blind and then get the spiel, or what do you want to do?
I don't know.
If you go in there blind, go in there with a different champ first.
Yeah, don't go in there with Angela.
Don't go in there with Angela.
Right. Let me just go in blind. Screw it, man.
All right, dude.
Screw it. I'm gonna go in with Hulkling, I guess.
Oh, I love it.
Gonna do that.
No reading.
And we're going in, guys. I'm not kidding. I haven't read a single line. Haven't seen a single piece of footage. The dude looks awesome as hell. What's kind of the story behind this character? Because he has like an Iron Man sort of vibe to him.
They're all corrupted, right?
Yeah. So from my understanding, this guy specifically, he is he's a, what's it called? He's like collateral damage from Baron Zemo's failed ISO. Well, not failed, I guess, but so Zemo made an isosphere. Not exactly what the isosphere that we have on the loading screen, but he made his own isosphere. And when Iron Man got buffed and there was that whole story with Gladiator, they were like trying to track Zemo down because they were like, oh no, he's building an isosphere. And I believe essentially he just got corrupted by not only the isosphere, but the Ouroboros, or the, what's his name? The hand
right.
at the end of Act 7. Yeah, Ouroboros or Entropy. So I think he's like partly corrupted by the Ouroboros, and then he's also partly corrupted by Zemo's isosphere. I could be wrong, but I know he's definitely related to the Ouroboros.
Yeah, sounds right.
Okay. Sounds good. Will Jones, thank you for the buck as well, saying the problem is the rewards. You can run through Realm of Legends easy now, but you're not getting anything out of the rewards. Anything out of it, the rewards have to stay up to date if you want people to complete it at a later date. Yeah, so that's why I always talked about things like trophies, cosmetics, or just trophy champions. That's one of the reasons why Abyss... Mystique, cover your ears for this one. But it's one of the reasons why Abyss is kind of, in my opinion, more dead than Labyrinth, because Labyrinth, at least you have a unique champion there. Whereas the Abyss, like there's no cosmetic, there's no, like once you don't have a reason to get those rewards for the level of difficulty, then there's not really a reason to go back. Okay, I just parried. I see some charges on them. I'm actually going to pause and read what those are real quick. So Spirit armor.
Charges are you might as well read the. Never mind.
Were you gonna say the whole freaking thing?
Never mind.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna read these ones real quick. Spirit armor striking. Is it Cerastus? How do you say this guy's name?
Cerastes, yeah.
Cerastes.
Okay, striking Cerastes with the final hit of a striker will damage his spirit armor. Shield armor striking into Cerastes' block will damage his shield armor, and then leg armor knocking down Cerastes with a heavy or special attack. Okay. Ooh, I didn't read the phase 1 thing. Stopped there, so. Oh, it regenerates though, huh? Okay. Whoa. Okay, it's unblockable. Didn't do that much damage.
What's up, Gran? Long time no see. How you doing, man?
Probably should have heavy
Star,
attacks.
by the way. Wow, how dare you read now? I know, Star. I know. Yeah, well, you know, there is a kind of cosmetic. There's a special champ in the Necropolis, so that's
yeah,
giving you
exactly.
what you asked for on that.
Exactly.
Guys, what run is he on? First one. You got 2 more to go after this.
Oh, I think I get it. So you can't... You have to alternate which armors you're breaking.
You're getting it, Brian. You haven't read anything and you're actually getting it.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, he's indestructible now. Okay. I've dealt less than 1% of damage, so that's neat.
Oh yeah, if there's an indestructible buff, he will immediately nullify it and give himself an indestructible passive.
Okay. I'm guessing
the boss of Act 8. Okay.
I'm guessing I need to like break all of them at the same time.
You want to get it to where like you do it in sequential order. So you ideally want to break the striker one first because that's the hardest one to maintain, especially if you have a low level striker.
I see.
What's up, Ghost Dog? How you doing tonight, man? BG hitting block a lot should be interesting. Is that a no-no?
It's okay.
Okay, special one is definitely easier to dex as well.
Can't hit his block more than once. Need to perform another action before hitting his block again. Ooh,
correct.
Interesting.
You can only do one action once. If you repeat it, you get punished. You don't get punished in this phase, but you get punished in every other phase. So if you hit his block, you can hit it once. If you knock him down, you knock him down once. Then it gets locked, and then you can't do that same action, or you get punished.
I see. Striker fills really quickly.
Yep.
Okay.
You're getting it, Brian.
So he's busted.
There you go. Wow, you did it without reading.
Reading
Nice,
some
and there,
squares.
you're done with phase 1. Now intercept.
Oh, I got to intercept. Is that breaking armor or something?
It transitions them into the next phase.
Oh,
All right, now you're in the fight. All right, now okay.
so alternate. Got it.
Yeah. So
Border mall-
if,
But
yeah, go ahead, buddy. Yeah.
no, I just saw
I'm
this
gonna let
question from
Brian
Border.
do his thing.
So this question from Border Mall. I would not want to do that. You could, but that would be costly. I would not recommend that. What's up, Sanskrit? Are we getting more candy this week? Because I really want that little symbiote profile pic. Yeah, so it's actually 5 weeks for this sleepy LPS. There are 5 weeks for the side quest this time. So get up to 50k candy total if you do everything, and that buys most everything in the store too.
Ow.
BG doing better than Legacy's first try? Well, Lags, obviously, friend of the channel. But he probably read, so that's obviously where he went wrong.
Big mistake, lags. Can do I have to do like the other 2 before I, like, if I hit the block?
Just the other one.
Just the other one, okay.
So you don't want to repeat an action in phase 2 and beyond, because it's gonna increase his charge gain, and then if it gets to 300, you can't do the action at all until it resets.
I'm gonna die here. But I got him. I go to town now, I guess.
Reading, what a nerd. I know, Cap, I know.
Yeah, each time you perform the action and knock them down, it takes down 125. So you want to line it up to where you have them all pretty low, and then you just take them out one by one.
My problem now is that I'm so low that if I pop a special, that's it. Recoil.
I'm sorry, not 125, 120.
Okay.
Red Dog sent over $5 saying, I gotta say, MSD, I appreciate you so much for how you're letting BG figure this out. Your approach is delightful.
Very well.
Agreed.
This is really fun, actually. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Red Dog, thank you very much. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go on with Angie now. I'm gonna Odin up.
Angie. They probably don't even know that song.
Get us demonetized. Come on.
Don't even know that song, do you? King Dirt is the answer. It's well, I'm sure someone in the chat. There's like almost 900 people here, so even with my horrible rendition, I'm sure somebody knows the song and can shout it out, guys. Since I'm missing trivia, who is that song?
Brian, can I give you advice now?
Striker.
Do you feel like
do more
yeah.
combos to get Striker. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, you wanna. Ideally, you get the striker down first.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's the only thing I really need to say, because you got it from here.
I used to love that song until I heard Abby Doe sing it. Wow, thanks, Easy. Fair enough.
Wow.
Wham? No, it was not Wham. Yep, Sanskrit's got it.
So
the Rolling Stones.
from the striker, you can go for a knockdown just immediately.
Gotcha.
Oh, Bama. What's up, Bama? How you doing, man? Got it as well. Abhinav, hello. I am going to school. Bye. All right, well, have a good day at school, man.
Quick conversation. Appreciate it. Thanks for keeping it brief.
Rip my $100 dono. What's that, Jason?
It must be more than 120 because he was at over 120.
Maybe it is 125. Yeah.
Infamous Ron knows as well.
How many
If you
phases
use
are there?
special during the wounded, it pauses the wounded for this.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's expiring so quickly. There's technically 4 phases, but there's 3 that you need to worry about. Once you get into phase 4, it's so easy.
What were we using Odin for? Did we just put extra buffs on Angie?
Yeah,
Did
which
he
he did.
remember to do that?
Yeah, he did.
Doing good, Abdo. Thanks. Right on, Bama. Good to hear, man. Been a little while. Old Alliance mate, Bama JD, is a good dude.
I keep thinking I can punish the special one, and I really can't. I hit pretty hard, even just with like the 2 things down.
Yeah, once you take his armor down, that actually opens up your damage to kill him. So, like, if you didn't have a striker, you could kill him without a striker. You could.
I see.
No, Odin does mega damage. Oh, does Odin do big damage too? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I saw DLL using Odin yesterday. He was doing some work.
Nice. What's up, John? How you doing? What's going on?
I have to hit a block. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's get an aptitude.
And the good thing about when you reset his... Like, when you damage an armor, it resets the timer on the other armor.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That was nice. Oh, look at a striker there. Okay.
The only difference... There's a few differences in phase 2. The only big difference is he's stun immune. So, no more parry.
Your
Gotcha.
Odin hit for 750k plus static? Wow, okay. What rank is that Odin? How close to being finished? Sides. He's got 2 more after this one, so got a decent amount of time still to go. He auto blocks if you punish the special, so only do on strike when you punish.
Well, I guess we're in the next phase. So he's just stun immune?
He's stun immune, and when you like cycle him into the next phase, he starts with a random amount of charges in each like part of his armor. So there's a chance you could get him at super low charges to start, and then you just do each action once, and he goes into wounded. And there's also a chance he gets like 250 of each. So it really depends. It's all random.
Oh no, that's bad. That's real bad. Oh, okay, I'm alive still, I guess. Okay.
Angela's pretty immortal in this fight.
Yeah, that. Speaking of going back to that damage cap conversation and stuff, watching him use Angie in incursions was pretty fun. I gotta say, hitting for like 2 million and stuff.
Just, I don't know. I feel like I should be saving my striker in this mode, but I don't know. I guess I got it back again.
SYC also saying Odin is actually really good for this fight. R3 does massive damage on special 2. Okay. Yeah, statics is rank 4. Okay, interesting. First run is the hardest. He's pretty chill after that. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Fun tip. The Karate Mike saying fun tip. You could alternate knockdown and striker and then just hit block 4 times when those 2 are broken.
Oh, I guess because you don't need to alternate, huh? If it's only 1 left.
Yep, you just do it until it goes.
I see.
Man, this guy's really good. That's a good tip. He should make, like, I don't know, deep dives on characters.
Crap! Come on, then it hits his block so he gains all the charges. I do feel immortal, though. Say that, I'm gonna die instantly now. Also got a very easy heavy to punish. What? How that hit me.
Hulkling Intimidate kept messing up my rhythm. I don't think it really matters who you use. Yeah, I mean, the regen on Angie here is very nice, though. Faust saying
You like
he loved
to have
her.
buffs, but you don't need buffs.
Yeah. Faust saying he loved her for this fight with Cap IW synergy for armor breaks. Yep. I've seen like a 3-minute solo on this for Cap, or with Herc, rather.
Oh, I thought this was your first time seeing the fight, too. But you have seen footage, huh?
Well, I'm not actually looking at you fighting. I'm just reading the chat and grinding arena, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw. Oh God, darn it, I want to shout out who it was. Was it Grass? No, who was it? I can't remember that I saw the a Herc one. But I also didn't pay a ton of attention to that, so, you know.
Nick, Andy, a lot of guys made Herc ones.
People playing Hercules? Dude, times have changed, huh? Oh, I could have kept hitting his block.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh, please dash back. Thank you.
Has Sweden done a one with the champion?
Of course he has. Is that even a question?
Yeah, okay. I know. Silly.
Whoa, huge lag spike. Luckily it happened while he was stunned, but still annoying.
Oh, I saw that. That was crazy. Time stood still.
Yeah.
I had that happen a couple times on a stream the other day, and like really big, and yeah, it was crazy.
So what's the last phase? Because I'm in it now.
Literally just dash back, survive. You can intercept them if you want. And then once the timer runs out, you hit his block with a light attack.
Would you guys rank 5 Massacre or rank 2 Elsa or Mantis? Well, I'm not answering that, Kanga Janga, you snipery son of a B Manny. I'm not giving you any more help. Only freaking loss and whole victory track.
Hit his block?
Yeah, once the
Oh, I
permanent
see.
intimidate is up, just hit his block with a light attack.
Oh, that's cool. I appreciate the 99,999 hit there.
Yeah, just for safety.
Okay. Cool. I'm so happy I didn't read because, yeah,
With no need.
that would have
Reading
been
is
a lot of wasted time. Cool. Fun
Easy
fight.
solo.
I love these fights. The unique fights. God, I always loved them so much. But yeah, I mean that was a 2-shot without reading. So cool.
When there's a one shot, shh, quiet. They don't know. Maybe somebody just tuned in.
Regen is hilarious, dude. Angela, yeah, regen very strong. Even stronger with the Odin synergy there.
I should just take her to rank 4 since she should be good for this next Battlegrounds meta anyways, right? Probably.
Should take her to rank 4 because she's good everywhere.
True. Fair enough.
Okay. Cool. So we've got 2 more paths. Oh, this offer here. The exploration pack. I didn't realize it was a 1 to 2 gem in this. Holy cow. Anyway, pass. But this would... Oh. See, this is the type of thing where I'm pumped about Necropolis, right? And these revives, they would go towards it. They would go towards the prep and, of course, the rank up gem. But even if I was grinding, like, there'd be no way to afford 12,000 units, knowing that there's a chance that 36,000 units is, you know, what we were expecting these offers to be on July 4th and Cyber Weekend now. Because otherwise, I have picked up like the end of chapter packages before for 12,000 units. So like this is something that I would have, you know, maybe seriously considered.
Not the energy and the revives and that kind of stuff, but there's no way the offers on Cyber Week aren't better for the rank up materials, at least for I mean, there'll be a bunch of 7-star crystals. There'll be 1 to 2 gems, probably. There'll be lots of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Am I right in assuming that the left and bottom path, those are the ones with traps, and the right is supposed to be like the vanilla fight?
Yeah, the right path with Hyperion is the normal one, and then the bottom path is another trap fight.
What the hell is the trap even? Let's see. Cerasi's corrupted armor repair times are 25% faster. Okay. For each armor break debuff or damaging debuff on Cerasi's, repair time slowed down by 5% up to 50%. Additionally, the stun from 3 corrupted armor breaks is increased to 3 corrupted armor breaks. Did I even interact with that at all? I don't even know what that is.
Those were the red armor breaks that kept refreshing when you took down one of his shields.
Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I thought it was something. I didn't realize the first thing I read was also corrupted armor repairs. So that's what I was thinking of as a repair. Okay. So armor break is increased to 24 seconds, and the additional damage for each broken corrupted armor is decreased to 100%. Okay.
It's still
I mean,
just Angela, but
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem bad. I'm gonna go down next. So as far as the path goes, here we go. Weapon Sub-Zero X Gene. Whenever the defender activates a critical hit. Why is it worded that way? Whenever the defender activates a critical hit, like they could just, I'm gonna activate my trap critical hit card right now. Even into block, they inflict a critical cold snap passive on the attacker, dealing 5% of their attack as energy damage. Okay. The damage multiplied based on the critical damage rate of the defender. Got it. So disarm, combo up whenever the attacker's combo meter reaches 15 or a multiple of 15. Yeah, we take it or put on cooldown. Or unarmed critical hits while the defender's weapon node is on cooldown. They take 200% more damage from critical hits. Got it. This is like the return of Corvus right here, man. Capture striker while the defender's weapon node is on cooldown. The attacker can capture the weapon node by activating a striker. Got it. No hit mercy, which doesn't really matter, and then cold vulnerability. While the defender is cold snap, the attacker's attack rating is increased by 200%. Okay. All right.
Do you have Kate?
No.
I don't. Yeah, I know. Rip.
Eternity Null pointing out a good thing too when looking at that offer for 12K and all the consumables on there. You can get that at the end of the month, or like for completing the monthly event quest for like 1,000 units. So
Why not?
Yep.
Why not both though? You know.
Why not both? Because it's just a waste of units, I would say.
I mean,
You
if
can
you're
buy the
trying,
monthly offer twice.
if
I
you're
mean, you can buy the monthly offer at different levels too. Yeah, so
right,
it's
but
still gonna be a lot cheaper.
listen, if you're trying to be one of the first people to clear the Necropolis, I'm just saying, you're going to need all the revives and potions you can get, man. You're going to need potentially 4,000 free 4-hour crystals to get through that thing, you know?
No, because if you're one of the first people trying to do that, you're MSD, and I mean, he'll probably do it itemless, so it'll be fine.
I have a feeling,
Wow, you hear this? He doesn't have faith in you, man. Jeez, Brian.
all I said is I have a feeling. I could have ended that by, tonight's gonna be a good night or
Tonight's
something.
gonna be a good night. No.
All right, let me set up a team here though. Let's see. So I'm gonna keep Angie and Odin on the team, but yeah, I don't think I need anyone else necessarily. Critical hits. So ideally, I'm using champs that have high crit rate, but most of my champs are like the XL champs that don't have that great of crit rates. But sure, he's got some guaranteed crits, right?
Wow. MSD, you reading what Karate Mike's putting down here?
Every word.
Oh man, if MSD does Necropolis exploration itemless, I'll PayPal him $15,000. Now, the interesting thing about this is I didn't see any sort of time frame. So MSD, dude, 2028.
Evan, hold on 1 second.
You screenshot that real quick?
Picture of that. Yeah, all right. Got it documented here. That is, what is it, 10:15 Eastern Time, October 31st. Got it. No specified time frame. And yeah, thanks for your offer there.
Thanks for your $15,000.
Appreciate the broadness in that. Really, really thankful for how generous you were with your time frame. So yeah, just good to have that in writing when the paper comes due. So yeah, thanks, buddy. It's really kind of you.
All right, I think
Glad you believe in me.
I think I'm only gonna swap out Shuri because you don't really need anyone specific for this path. So I'll put Shuri in there, but the rest I'm just gonna leave as is.
Karate Mike left the chat.
We're gonna get a.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
We're gonna hear from Karate Mike tomorrow. Oh, guys, my YouTube was hacked. I can't believe people put in these weird messages. I can't read. BG's rubbing off of me. Gran. Oh no, buddy. For someone that likes to read, I am so sorry.
He did that a lot in Vancouver too. He rubbed off on a lot of people, but we were instructed not to talk about it.
I thought you were talking about Grant. I was like, there's no way Grant was in Vancouver and didn't say hi to me or something.
My cat just ran across my keyboard. Yeah. Ew, what are you, Pixie now? BG, you look dazzling today, says Meat Pete.
Oh, wow.
What a lovely
Thank you.
description.
I'm
Dazzling.
getting my ass kicked, but thank
One
you.
of his most desired mutant champions to
Dazzler,
come
yeah.
to the contest, right? Yeah. Sigh. Should have used Venom for this fight. Hype him down. I'm sure if he had a big Venom, he might have done that.
Yeah. If only.
He didn't specify USD. Could be Liberian dollars. Okay, well, yeah, that's true. That could be.
Ooh.
Just looking, PayPal
Does
is
PayPal accept that?
$15,000. We're thinking PayPal. We're thinking conversion rate. So $15,000 would have to convert to US dollars. So it doesn't matter what money you send, brother. It's coming to 15K.
Many things were specified. Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it, Mike. So I just really appreciate. It's good that we have that down in writing. So yeah, I'll be giving you updates as time goes on. I won't forget this day.
Lil Yap sending over $2 saying thoughts on my rank 5 ascended Morningstar. I think if you like Morningstar, get it. Good. Love to see unique champions. Fantastic.
Really
Rank 5
cool.
Ascended Morningstar. I would love to do an incursions run with that champ.
Do you have any gameplay of that champ anywhere?
pretty
'Cause I would
fun.
love to see that.
As for thoughts on if I would do it or something, well, that's definitely not gonna happen. But I'm so happy that you did it.
And not me.
Yeah. Even though, like I said, and the thing is, I'm using Angela right now. They synergize. I definitely thought about putting in Morningstar, and maybe I will for this run.
I was talking to my chat about this the other day, and I don't know if it's like, as we all know, or anyone who knows me, which not everyone does, obviously, right? But anyone who knows me, I am, well, I'm a person who will do stuff for money. I don't want to put a name on it or anything. But
God,
I don't know if
Simon could see your face. that clip would live on forever.
I mean, I've said dumber things on my stream where you can see my face, so it's fine. Yeah, so I'll do silly things for money, and what I don't know if it's too much of a person who does that kind of thing, whatever name you'd want to use for that, to say. But if I really shouldn't be buying any Cyber Weekend offers, say there's like a 4 to 5 gem in there for like $100. I was thinking that if people want to send over the money for me to get that, then whatever percentage of that money they send over, they can vote on like a terrible champion for me to take to rank 5, you know? Like we get a cosmic gem, we throw down Groot, Airwalker, whatever, and whatever percentage of the whatever it costs you put in will be what wins the vote for what terrible champion I rank up, just for fun. I don't know if that's too much of that kind of a word of a person or whatever, but yeah.
I have to know, Abdo, if there are any excess funds, will you be sending them to the Get Brian to the Zoo fund?
No, it's a separate
God.
GoFundMe. Yeah, that's a separate GoFundMe.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that was like clearly defined as there's a separate thing. Okay.
There will. I'm gonna specifically do an actual GoFundMe, not just like a YouTube or PayPal or whatever, not that kind of thing, but an actual GoFundMe I'm gonna set up for taking Brian to the zoo, cost of the tickets, maybe some ice cream, maybe lunch, and then anything that anyone wants to send over after that will go to the zoo or the Seattle Humane Society or something like that.
If we take him to the zoo, we gotta get him ice cream. I mean, that's
what I'm saying, right?
That's a given,
Yeah.
Lunch
yeah.
is like, I know there's a whole, you gotta take me to lunch first, but ice cream is very casual, You can enjoy it on a nice, cool autumn day and not feel too guilty about it.
We can wait till spring. It's fine,
Oh You know, whatever you want to do. Spring, the sun's coming back out. You can have a nice little mint chocolate chip, even though I hate that flavor.
Zoo vlog? Well, yeah, Starfighter. Obviously, we would have to vlog about it. That would be a condition of the PayPal. Will be that you know, we get some shots at the zoo and stuff. So
it would have to be a vlog. It would be a whole thing, man.
If you guys go to the zoo without me, I'm gonna be so effing pissed. Mike, if you, I mean, damn, okay. If we now if we got to do a GoFundMe to fly you out from New York to Seattle, that's gonna be a little more costly. But I don't know. We could work it in there. I guess it depends on how generous people want to be with getting this poor kid to the zoo.
We could pick him up in Vancouver if Kabam flies him out or something.
Kabam flies him out. Yeah. Do you go to Vancouver for a team building meeting or anything, and then we'll just drive you down?
By the way, before it gets too long, did we ever read Rogers? Super chat he sent over 2. If we did, I totally missed it, so I'm gonna read it either way.
Yaps. Did we?
Said
No,
Roger, thank you for the 2 saying plus BG. If you get the deal now, they'll expire November 14th, and Necropolis is rumored to come out November 15th. Correct, but this deal, I checked the timer. I think it was 48 hours, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but it's not. Yes, you're right.
So technically, if I wanted to get it, I'm not going to. I'm 100% not going to. But
I was gonna say, are you gonna hop in there day one?
If I do, I'm not spending 12,000 units on the offer to do it. I'll be doing it with my free crystals or something.
Any ducks at the zoo? Oh, we can see ducks all the time. We don't gotta go to the zoo for that. There are some different birds though, Agent Bull. Yeah, I see ducks like virtually every day. So.
Oh, this guy's bragging about seeing ducks.
Well, I walk around the stadium at the Urban Horticulture Center, and it's kind of wetlands, so there's a lot of waterfowl there. You know, there's different variety of ducks even.
Okay.
A lot of Canadian goose. There are tons of dragonflies this summer. That was pretty
Canadian
cool. Which is probably
goose? Is that what you just said?
Geese. Canadian geese. Well, I was gonna say
I wasn't even doing the goose or geese thing. I've never heard of a Canadian goose before, I guess.
Block.
What are you talking about? What do you mean you've never heard of a Canada goose? Those are cobra chickens. Does that you've only ever heard them referred to as cobra chickens, or what?
I've never heard the term cobra chicken either.
What?
What the
Have you
hell?
never been attacked by a goose?
Dude, in New Jersey, there's plenty of geese around. I got the poop on my shoes to prove it still to this day. But these terms that you're throwing around right now, I've never heard them.
The Canada goose is they are mean. They are nasty. They're like the nastiest bird. They're descendants of dinosaurs, as all birds, right? But dude, they are not nice. You do not want to mess with a goose.
Abdo, can we reel it back a second to the
From
cobra
Wisconsin?
chicken?
Yeah, that's their name is a cobra chicken.
What?
It's like, you call a snake a danger noodle. A Canada goose is a cobra chicken.
Oh yeah, I call all my snakes danger noodles. Yeah.
Well, I mean, not
Whoa,
gardener snakes,
what are we talking
obviously.
about here right now?
It's
The
like I
geese in
call.
Jersey are absolutely vicious. See? Titan Slayers. Yeah, I don't know how he's bad.
Oh, I
these
know
nice
they're
encounters
vicious.
with
I've
geese.
just never heard of a cobra chicken. I thought this was like some deep cut Cobra Kai reference.
No. All geese are vicious. Yeah, it is known, right? Yeah. But the Canada ones, they're the least polite Canadians ever. So. Although I did see a meme the other day about a survey saying that Americans, well, I think it was specifically on airplanes or something. You guys probably seen this on Instagram. And by that I mean the chat, not Brian.
I was gonna say, yeah, totally. I'm on Instagram every day looking at what people say about airplanes. Yeah, that's
the chat
me.
Probably seen it, but they said that Americans are more polite now than Canadians on airplanes, and so just the response was like, "What do you got now, Canadians? What do you got? You got nothing."
There's no way that's true.
I don't know. It was on Instagram. I was, not really paying close attention.
Okay, I'm on the last fight of this path already. This path is going pretty smooth, I would say.
Oh, you're playing a game here. I didn't even notice.
I feel like I might lose my Hulk here, and I hope I don't, because I would like to swap in. Not that I don't think I need another backup, but I would like to.
Swap Shuri. She's not going to be great for.
Yeah. Also got to stop doing 5-hit combos against Mangog.
Dude, I just pulled a 7-star Mangog and
Did
awakened
you?
him.
I would
Nice.
love a Mangog, so grats.
Me
I don't
too.
He's
know if you
really
want him,
cool. I like him.
I've
I
been
think
wanting
he. Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
Well, I've been wanting Mangog or Sassy for quite a while.
Yeah. I think he's cool. I think he's much better as a 7-star. Like 6-star rank 3 Mango. 7-star rank 1 Mango. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been wanting the two of them or America Chavez and just not pulling them. But fortunately, I duped my Wiccan, so I was happy to take him up to rank 2.
I would kill for a Chavez. I need that Kate's energy.
Okay, so on a different subject, besides zoo animals, wild birds, and Necropolis and so forth, who would you rank up? An awakened Terrax to rank 2 or an unawakened Gore? We're talking specifically for Battlegrounds.
Hold the phone on that for 1 sec, because I'm at the bus. I just want to grab a synergy real quick. And it's been a while since I looked through the options. We do have this one here for with Aegon to increase Fury potency. Wouldn't be terrible. The one here for old Morningstar though, buffs last 20% longer. Wouldn't be too bad. Is there anyone else that you guys would know of that would be worth using?
Synergy I really like for Angela, and that's with this champion called Heimdall. It's a pretty good synergy. I think she just has to like dash back and she gets a buff or something.
Synergy's trash. This isn't that bad for Gam right here. You get plus 5% attack rating and then plus 15% fury and precision buff potency.
Prava, no, he doesn't.
The Heimdall synergy, I was joking, but also not joking, because it's a 15% fury. It's kind of weak.
It's an extra life.
It's not actually.
It's not.
Not in this one?
He immediately nullifies all unstoppable buffs.
Oh, I take it back.
Plus, extra life. I would say Fury has an extra life, but this is like, okay, you got a second to survive. Good luck.
You know what I mean.
Okay, so let's see. What are you guys thoughts? Gam or Morningstar, I'm gonna say, are the options.
I'd probably go Gam.
Yeah, I'd probably go Gam, get the benefit from both.
Because she can do the fight pretty well too.
Fury, right?
Actually, I guess technically, I guess Aegon would be better than...
Gam does the fight really well though too, so that's just another option, which you don't need because you have 3 options, but still.
I don't have a high level Gam.
Doesn't matter. I mean, you have options that are going to work.
Yeah,
so.
you'll be fine either way. You already sold it once.
All right, I'm gonna throw in Gam just because she'd be fun. And I guess I will leave Hulk on the team because I forgot he has a crit synergy. So that's really what I should have been looking for, is if there were any more. Ooh, a little armor up bonus here too. Okay.
I don't know. You spent longer looking at these synergies than it would have taken to do the fight, but that's pretty typical. So.
Okay, I was barely looking at it. I moved pretty quick for me. All right, man of the people. Why don't you calm your what did you call the geese before? Why don't you calm your dragon chickens or whatever? I almost said the other word for chicken too. All right, I'm gonna Odin up, and we're just gonna try to actually one-shot it.
The other word for chicken? What do you mean, turkey?
Oh, other word for rooster, I guess.
Gotcha.
Big Evil, thank you for the 2, saying they are Canadian geese, or Canada geese, not Canadian.
Yeah, he said they're only Canadian if they're born in Canada.
Oh my god. I guess that's kind of true. All right. To Big Evil, thank you for the 2. Let's get this started.
Sounds like a man who's been to a zoo before, right?
If we actually go to the zoo, we need to have like a very, like, we need a tour guide, basically, someone that can teach us about all the things. Like, we need to go on one of the tours.
Well, so the last time I was at that zoo, I believe, was
Jeez, the lag spike. Oh my god.
my dad was a teacher forever. Speaking of big evil, shout out to all the teachers out there, as big evil is. But the last time I went to the zoo, I think my mom and dad were still living over on the other side of the Cascades in eastern Washington. For those of you guys who don't know, Seattle's in western Washington. And he brought his class over to go to the zoo. So I just went down to help out and volunteer and, watch out for a group of kids and whatnot.
Okay.
So it's been quite a while, and they didn't have any tigers when I was there. They got tigers now.
Oh, did I miss the tiger talk? Man, I love tigers.
Yeah, no, I gotta go see the tigers, man. This poor guy, never been to a zoo in his entire life.
I've probably been to a zoo before. I didn't say never in my life. I don't know if I ever have, actually.
You said you've never been to a zoo.
Yeah, maybe I haven't. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's why this whole
that
thing
was a
came
quick
up.
turnaround.
Well, I was embarrassed. Okay.
Which has nothing to do with why I would create a GoFundMe to take you to the zoo. That is definitely not to embarrass you.
Why'd you say that as if it's the exact reason that you do want to embarrass me?
No, the Woodland Park Zoo gets a 4.6 out of 5 rating too, out of 20,000 reviews nearly. I mean, I'm looking up what animals we got.
Wow.
Let's see. There's a rhino. There's raccoons, ambassador animals, African savanna. Tropical Asia. Yeah, we got this tiger. That's just awesome.
It's just trying to hit your block, dude.
It's a sloth bear. There's a tapir. Oh my god. There's a warty pig, Brian, and a langer monkey.
Oh me good? Is that what you just said?
I said, oh my god,
There's
something.
There's a what?
There's a warty pig.
A warthog? Okay, what is my... Okay, don't hit his block. I got it. I'm doing all right.
I don't know. It says warty pig.
Everything's fine. I won't hit his block. Now I'll hit his block.
Oh, I wonder if you have to pay extra to feed the giraffe.
Oh, definitely do. Is that something you want to do, Brian?
Of course.
It's his first time at the zoo. Come on, we gotta take him to feed the giraffe.
Gotta feed the giraffe. You gotta feed it.
Why am I having a harder time doing this fight now versus the last time? I think it's
because you're thinking about the zoo.
Yeah, that really is all it is.
It's very distracting.
What are animals like, you guys?
The funniest thing about this is how it would only cost like $22 to take Brian to the effing zoo. Mike, I looked it up. It's $27, and there's also tax involved. Okay. I don't know if we can get him a school discount or anything, but yeah. And don't forget the ice cream, like we said. The ice cream is not cheap here.
We get Brian a student discount. Or maybe we could get like a teacher student discount and I'll be his fake son.
Wouldn't be the first time. Actually, I think it would be. If it was lags, though.
No, in lags it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
No, Doug. Warty, not horny pig, okay?
Oh my god, what is happening?
Why, you're fighting Cerastes. You're doing well. You're doing a great job, buddy.
He was stunned for a really long time that time.
What 40-year-old person has never been to the zoo? He's now 40.
Yeah, all the armor breaks increases the duration of his wounded phase in this.
Oh, that's right. I do remember seeing that now. Dang, Angela really good, huh?
Yeah, she's alright.
Oh, there's a butterfly garden. Wow.
Oh, that's probably amazing.
Telling you guys, this is not one of those things where I say I'll make a video and I don't make a video. I'll get it together. Don't worry. Ooh, poison dart frog.
It's not really all up to you.
No, it's up to the people if they want to do the GoFundMe, obviously.
Oh my god. Why'd you throw that now, you jerk?
What do you throw during the phase transition? Of course.
Something like that.
Brian should open the 4 to 5 crystal after this. I don't know if he's opening stuff or not. I think so.
I'm opening stuff, but I'm not going to be ranking champs because I want to wait for.
Yeah, okay. But he's opening crystals, so sweet. Sounds like fun.
Shouldn't have knocked him down just yet. I'm not ready.
You can heavy counter his heavy attack.
Yeah. I was trying to... I need to build up my striker more, really. Now I can do this at least. Okay, now I'm good.
BG is way louder than the guys on call. Andrew, I think everything's been sounding great. No one else has mentioned that, so not sure. Maybe that's just something with your sound setup.
Well, is it? If anyone else...
Thank you for the feedback, though. Yeah, does anyone else think so? Who's better for this fight, Herc or Angie? I have to do it tomorrow. Why do you got to do it tomorrow, Messiah? Is there you got a timer on this?
Yeah.
Stuff expiring? Nope, everyone is fine. Sound is normal. No, audio's been great for me. Sounds fine for me. Sounds good to me. Sounds all good. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, appreciate the feedback though too, Andrew. Maybe just something with your particular sound setup or something. All good. If anything, Abdo is too loud. Yeah, ha ha ha. Holy Batman. Sound is good. Maybe MSD a little lower, but it's okay.
I'll just scream. Don't worry.
Whoa, jeez. Easy, bro. I'm in Bali, so the net is slower during the day here, so nighttime is better. Oh, gotcha. I forgot you were in Bali again. Well, I hope you're having a great time, Messiah.
This fight would be really fun to speedrun.
Well, screw me, I guess. Oh, sorry, Andrew. Great response, though. Thoughts on 7-star Guillotine 99? She might be, yeah, she might be pretty useful for the Necropolis coming up here, so we will see. I know there's people who use her all the time in Alliance Quest still, too, so there's definitely uses for her.
Could have had this as a really quick transition, and I botched it.
Sure, Ghost Dog, sure. Is 6-star Quicksilver a good champion? Tarun A. Yeah, he's a very good champion. Personally, I do not like his animations, so I don't like playing with him or against him, but he's a very good champion. So if you like him, his animation's just fine, then yeah.
Alright, interception survive, Brian. That's it.
Got it.
Herc bypasses the damage cap with his red numbers. Took me 5 minutes to solo. Gotcha.
He doesn't bypass the damage cap. He deals double damage, but I guess
Right,
that's another way of looking at it.
All right. Yeah, that was a actual solo that time. We got one more to go, you guys. Let's see. Final path. Adrenaline rush. Why am I reading this? Let's scroll it down. Okay. Eldritch Scar. Whenever a mystic attacker nullifies a buff on the defender, they inflict a neutralized passive of 30. I'm probably going to ignore. If it's telling me to use mystic, they just don't play well with recoils. But anyway, whenever a mystic attacker nullifies a buff on the defender, they inflict a neutralized passive of 30% potency for 20 seconds, max 5. Whenever buff on the defender is prevented by these neutralizes, the attacker passively gains 3% of max power. Okay. Personal space Fury. While the attacker is close to the defender gains a Fury buff every 3 seconds, increasing their attack by 10% permanently. Staying far away from the defender causes these Fury effects to gradually fall off. Buff toggle unblockable every 10 seconds. The defender goes unblockable for 2 seconds through a buff. Parry vulnerability. Each time the attacker lands successful parry, we do more stuff. Long distance eternity. While far away, the defender's Fury, unblockable, true damage, and power gain buffs are paused. Okay. And then all abilities trigger 20% more often. Okay. So, yeah, they want you to nullify. Maybe I'll nullify a little bit, especially for some of the cosmics in here. The armor breaks. I see.
Holy Batman saying to remind you to open the T6 CC crystals before the selector, if that makes a difference to you.
Oh God. Maybe. Let me just take a look at the rewards, because yeah, real quick.
Jugs was great for that path, says fried cheese curd. That fried cheese curd.
You can do this path with anybody. The parry vulnerability really helps with damage, speeds things up a lot. Cosmic Ghost Rider would wreck this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yusafa.
Am I opening a selector of some sort?
Check the acts. Oh no, you are out there right now. I guess he means like the selector from the BG milestones.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, because I'm not seeing it there. What were you talking about, Holy Batman?
Sitting here selling ISO, Yusafa. How much of your actual MCOC time is just spent selling ISO?
Oh, no selectors here. Maybe my bad. Oh, okay. Well,
Andrew, thank you for the 5, by the way. Saying the bosses in Act 8 haven't been crazy hard, but they all look so good. Thoughts? Yeah, they look incredible, and I have a blast with all of the unique bosses. I don't really have anything bad to say. We have been talking about difficulty a bit tonight, and I am a fan of having higher difficulty stuff, but it's not that I want everything to be higher difficulty, and I think it's fine that these are not the hardest things ever. What I said too, though, is like this guy would be really fun to speed run, because the difference in like the order of your actions could shave off like so much time, and that's where I miss the Legends runs, where, you know, even just having that feeling of like gotta go fast, you know, I miss that, and I really think that this boss would have been absolutely perfect for something like the Legends runs, where yeah, you're just like you could kind of flex how good you are at this fight, and it's not that other people couldn't get through it, it's just that you would save time and have a higher advantage of hitting that top 100 time or top 5 time or whatever. So I really miss that Legends is not a thing, but other than that, I really like the bosses.
well, and you always liked the planning phase too, so like you had a good time. I remember you saying planning out using stealthy or Starkey rather
For 5.4, yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes like the planning, I sometimes didn't. It was kind of just dependent on my mood, because even though I missed Legends runs and 100% wish they were back in the game, of course there were times where I was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing this one, but the next one I'll, you know, be psyched for or something. So
Abdo, you streaming after? I'll be on a little bit after he does this. I gotta go to the store and get Zoe's medicine and a couple other things, but then yeah, I'll probably stream a little later tonight.
all right, let's see, who do I want to use? I'm leaving Angie and Odin. I'll probably leave Hulk. Do I grab some Mystic champs or not? I like using Sorcerer against Super Scroll, but with recoils, it's just so brutal.
It takes so long too. Honestly, I would just use, like, if you want to go fast, use
CGR.
or CGR, either or. CGR works well because you can go parry, heavy, light, medium, special 2, and you can just do that on loop.
Well, he was just talking about the recoils though, but yeah.
Yeah, but like,
He probably get it through. He probably do enough damage. He can get through the 6 fights anyways. Yeah.
I'm gonna put Herc on the team as a safety and for the Hulk synergy. The first fight is like the scariest one, which I could just reset on if it goes south. But I'm gonna try to stun lock.
How many units does it take to unlock all of Suicides? I don't remember. Do you remember, Brian?
No, but there's a terrific resource on this website that I just happened to stumble upon. It's called Aunt May.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And,
that sounds like a cool website.
what you can do is go to Mastery Builder here, and I'm gonna hit this this reset button down here, this little trash can icon. I'm gonna reset all of them, and so whatever masteries you're missing, let's say you already had Glass Cannon unlocked, so you wouldn't have to, you know, like put that point in, but let's say you want the point in recoil, you want the 3 in liquid courage, the 3 in double edge. It's going to cost you 8 of these carbonadium cores, and normally they're regularly priced $550, but there's cheaper ways. Sometimes you get them for free from events or the Black ISO market or whatever, but if not, then yeah, we're talking about 4,400 units for just this, and then add in more, of course, if you don't already have willpower unlocked, and then whatever else you're missing. And this site that I just happened to find will be perfect in helping you.
Yeah, just now. First time seeing it.
Lizer! What's going on? All right. I think I'm just gonna go with these champs. Do I include someone else? I'll just go with these. Screw it.
You could bring
Hulkling though. Who do we? Maybe
I was gonna say you could bring the Cap synergy if you wanted to try Herc for the boss instead.
No, I really don't want to. He's more
then
here just
you should
for
not.
path.
Oh, don't do that then.
You know what? Let me take off King Groot. I'll swap him with someone else.
But with the Legend Celebration crystals, I got them all free. That is a good point. If you wanted to play the long game, you can go get that those crystals from a weekly one from the store. And if you got lucky, you probably could get all the cores you need out of those.
It's true. Okay, I'm going to try to stun lock this first fight here.
Brian Grant, you demand, says Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Gifting event usually makes good moves on my account. Is that event around Christmas? Usually, that's when, I mean, if they're going to do it, then I'm sure they'll do something, because that'd be a lot of money for them to miss out on if they didn't. Then yes, that'll be around Christmas time.
It was called the banquet these days, but yeah, it's basically like the gift yourself event now.
Yeah. Back issues too. Yes, that also has cores in it for sure. Although I don't think that has carbonadium. I think those are the other ones though, I believe.
Stony Masteries, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I messed up. Okay, I'm not giving you the satisfaction, dude. You're not taking me sky high. We're out of here. Let's try again. But yeah, the banquet usually starts in like the beginning of December. I don't know if it's like December 1st. I think it's like second week of December, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
Usually it's a couple weeks in. Well, and they do usually like the first week in December. Don't we usually have some kind of like anniversary celebration first, and then after that ends, then we do the banquet or whatever?
True.
That is, I think, typically how it works. Or like they like to line up the anniversary of the game, which is December 10th.
Yep.
They like to line up the anniversary event with that date. So yeah. Or maybe we'll just get something special on that. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be the first week of December, and who knows.
Yeah. Banquet event sounds interesting. Yeah, Yusafa, it's going to be a little tough for a free-to-play player like yourself, but
I'm sure they'll have something for you, bud.
Better luck next time, champ.
If you can grind some arena, you might be able to get something. A couple little things out of it for you. There's a game mode. You obviously know about the arenas because you are the best free-to-play player in the world. Is Aunt May pronounced Aunt May? Yeah, that's the whole idea. Zach was, I mean, you know, separated for the AI part cleverly. Shout out to ye old duck slug.
Nice. I didn't think I was gonna have to throw another special one. Freaking Hyperion's tanky, man.
He's getting the physical resistance from his charges.
Yeah, it should still be pretty negative.
Yeah, Hulk needs a buff. He's not good enough, really. Oh, my 7 stars refreshed. Oh, great.
This path, honestly, the defenders, this is probably the most difficult path, just looking at some of the defenders I have to go up against. Not saying it's super challenging or anything, but just compared to the other paths.
Paul, this is the final path, and then he'll be opening rewards after this. So you got here just in time.
Go ahead and throw Angie out here right now.
Oh, yeah. So you guys never gave thoughts about rank 2 Unawakened Gore or rank 2 Terax. What do you think?
Oh boy, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, forgot about it. Well, I just got to my 7-star roster again, so it's like, oh yeah.
It was for Battlegrounds, right?
Yep, specifically pretty much just for that.
I feel like Gore is the way to go. I feel
just can be
Terry
used
is
both ways more, right?
Did you just
yeah,
say
Terry. What's up?
I could. Which one was awakened, or both?
Terax was awakened.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, continue. Sorry.
I think Gore is the way to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time.
So
I don't need to take anybody up right away, of course, but I'm tired of sitting on resources, kind of, you know.
I'm gonna say I don't know if this is the right way or not, and I would trust MSD over myself, but I would actually go Terax 100%.
I mean, that's what Lag said too.
I think he's.
Bomb the odd man out.
I think he's pretty, like, I don't know, he's not that hard to fight, but he's kind of annoying in the way that you sometimes have to fight around him to not take damage, and just kind of being generally tanky overall.
Well, he's basically got guaranteed damage, but I also look at it like most people have Absman or Wiccan or, you know, Tigress, someone in their deck that can get around him or heal up a lot. It's the guaranteed damage is a good thing, but then I just think of Gore as possibly being able to be used on attack sometimes as a much better attacker than Terry.
I think Terax can be used on attack.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of speed, you know. Plus the dot. I mean, I don't know. Wait, is Terry both bleed and shock immune though?
That is correct.
What is the next meta?
Attitude,
Bleed and shock.
Here's the thing. When I think of Gore, I honestly am so stoked when people put Gore on defense. Maybe it's just because I like playing Kingpin, but even if I don't have my Kingpin, I could AA, or I could anyone. I feel like he gets roasted on defense pretty hard. But maybe that's just like me, and I have a harder time fighting Terax, and maybe other people don't have as hard time. Like I fight Terax fine enough, but it's just like I don't look at it as a speedy fight. I look at it as a fight that I have to, you know, sometimes slow down a little bit. And yeah, I much rather fight Gore any day of the week than Terax.
Yeah, I guess like I said, it's just more the two-way thing. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep saving. I'm just like, I have 4 rank 2 champions, and I like who I've taken up so far. I can do a tech or a science, or at the end of the milestones here, a cosmic, and I just cannot settle on any of them to do, honestly. I've seen J-Will win a BG match with Terax. Also seen Chu Boom win with Groot on defense numerous times. Yeah, I was talking to the Brazilian dude, Canal K9. Shout out to him, and he has a rank 5 Groot. And he says he wins on defense a lot. Casey, who have I taken to rank 2 so far? I have Unawakened Bishop and Unawakened Black Cat and Awakened Shuri and Awakened Wiccan, all in rank 2.
I was gonna drop a special one here. Whoops.
You can parry his special attack to gain the Fury.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Everyone has abs, man. Yeah, that's true. So so I could go in a different direction. I could just completely ignore the defensive aspect of it, and I could rank to my double duped Gamora, I guess. Just go for like nuke champion.
You could do that.
Seaton would approve, but
I'd still go
don't know.
Terax personally, but Gam Gam, pretty fun. Okay. What do I use for Super Scroll? Do I go a Stunlock route? Do I throw Jugs into the mix?
Does he place a passive anything?
He places a passive. No, he places a falter debuff on you after like 20 seconds. So
Will
that'll
the
turn
falter
gem
mess up
off.
Jugs? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns the gem off, but you can easily turn it back on, or you can ignore it with the special 3.
True.
Guess I'm gonna. I'm gonna herc it. Sure.
Well, you won't miss
I'm
if you
shocked.
just use that L1. Got almost 900 live viewers. We do. Let's hit that like button. Get them to 400 likes. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for shouting it out there. Triple D. Dark Stank Dungeon, not Dorky Diggity Dave. Shout out to Dave though.
Why did I push this guy to a special 2? What am I doing? I think he wasn't unblockable yet.
Static saying he has a 7-star rank 2 Gam Gam. She slaps super fast in BGs. Yeah, I know. Will be kind of interesting, Static. Terry's a free fight. I know what you're all are on about. That's the thing is like, there's just so many absmen in the decks.
Ban him. No, I know it's not that easy. Oh, okay, he was unblockable
Well, I
for
mean,
that one.
I got him as a rank 5, so I don't want to ban champions. I have him as rank 5.
Yeah, I know.
Purely defensive, I'd go with Gore, but Terax is also strong enough on defense and so underrated for attack, I'd rank him first for BGs. All right, thanks, Lizer.
Why did I... Couldn't dash back just then. It's odd.
Oof, lag. That's on my end.
Oh, I was
Dude,
gonna
Terax.
say, there's no lag here.
Yeah, it might have been my end. Dupe Terax rank 2 is a minimum 60 to 70 seconds unless the other player has abs. Gore has a lot more counters. It's true. Gore, you basically just have to play around.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like damn near any champion counters Gore, where like, yeah, for sure. There's champs that could take down Terax quick. You can say that about any champ.
Yeah.
But Gore is like, oh man, I almost don't even care who I'm using.
What's up, Yuki? I faced Yusafa in BGs the other day. Poor guy doesn't have an awakened rank 2 Vox yet. That is pretty sad. Yeah. Also, on a serious note, his deck looks like a dev account. Yeah. Actually, I think Yusafa's deck is bigger than the ones they were using in the Battle Realm Brawl.
Yeah, it's
for sure.
It's better than dev accounts, that's for sure.
Ridiculous free-to-play account.
Okay. Who... I just herc this too. Arrgh. There's no issues if... I could stunlock Nimrod, right?
I mean, wait. No, you're gonna have issues with getting your power lock, but Hulk might be.
I figured he would
that.
still be stunned long enough, but I actually ended up going with Herc anyway.
Yeah, towards the end of it would be an issue, but yeah.
Whoops. No. Alright, I might lose my Herc here. Yeah, fine, hit me. See if I care. I do care that hurt, man. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
So not good.
Yeah, alright.
Not good playing with Nimrod, and not great playing against him either, huh?
Pretty much.
Have you been? Was he one that you used to ban because you didn't have him?
I used to ban him quite a bit, yeah. I'm actually fine fighting him. I used to ban him mostly because he just took a long time to take down, and that was like, I think I stopped banning him once I got Hulkling.
Yeah. Not the best absolute counter, but good enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I needed was good enough. I mean, I had a couple of counters already, like Torch, but Torch would get banned a lot. King Groot did okay, but also not
slow.
that speedy, yeah.
Oh, what's up, Robert Jeffries? How you doing tonight? Sup, BG in chat opened a 6-star Science Nexus, got Quicksilver, and then opened 6-star Science Abyss Nexus, got Awakening on Quicksilver. Nice.
Dang.
That'll work.
That'll
work.
I'm so dumb for throwing that. I knew, like, I wasn't... Oh, man. I knew I hesitated, like, too long or whatever, and just decided, I'll throw it anyway. So silly. Now all I need to do is hit him with a special one, and I'll be good. I'll be out of this fight, but...
Well, you guys can ask him. He's here. Awesome God, is its final path? It is, yeah, it is. MSD, you still around?
I think he's soloing.
Oh yeah, I'm hanging in there. I said that while muted, so my enthusiasm went down a little bit. But
That's okay. Just saying, the question here, since we've been talking Kate all night, Erman asking, how do you fight Mangog with Kate when he triggers the cold snap immunity?
you're done from that point. If you let that happen, you just die.
Okay, that's apparently how.
Rip.
Push him to special 2. Don't finish your combos, and bait heavy attacks and pause the cold snap that way.
Yeah, I would suggest fighting Mangog with Silk instead, because everyone has Silk, right?
She'll work. I mean, she'll definitely work, but if you let him throw too many special ones, yeah, he gets that immunity, and then
Yeah, I just love Silk against Mangog because I hate trying to, like, every time I ever try to bait his L2 when I have to, I somehow end up getting hit by it. And with Silk, you're just like, oh wait, never mind, I can evade that, easy.
Silk versus Terax is one of the funniest fights ever, because you literally just dash back, dash back, dash back, dash back, and then heavy, relic, heavy, special 2, dead.
Well, now I don't want to rank up Terax. I've never tried that before, so that's interesting. I might have to remember that.
Oh, why did I didn't think I was getting another stopple there. Whoops. I'm so bad when it comes to playing with jugs, man.
Suck when you play with jugs. I mean, you know, I feel you on that one, man. I almost always suck when I play with jugs. Who are good counters to 7.1.5 Luke Cage? Ooh, Devin, I don't remember that fight, honestly.
Anybody with non-contact, anybody who has the damage prevention on mediums like Gambit, Strife, a SIG 200 Namor would work. Shuri is entirely non-contact. Professor X, Ebony Maw. Any character with non-contact or strong amounts of regen.
Some good
Zemo, Omega, yeah.
Outs there. Yeah, I do not remember that fight.
Okay. Last swap here. And I don't think it matters who I bring in, but let's
Oh yeah, I probably used Omega Red.
let's get Morningstar this time. I guess I'm taking out. Yeah, I guess I'm taking out Hulk. Sure. Okay.
How can you be bad at playing with jugs? I didn't say I was bad at playing with jugs. I said I suck when I play with jugs. Those are two different things.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do it. Last fight, dead rewards. Are we opening up rank 5 gems at After Boss? Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are.
Can we see his special
Stretch
3?
a little bit. Cerastes?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I should have went in with a different champ so we could see it. I'm already in the fight though now. Dang. I outfired that heavy way too late.
Well, you know,
I'll show you a special too.
who is
anyway.
that? Cracked Tectonic. I will be doing this content soon, so if you want to, I'm sure I'll screw up and you'll be able to see the special 3.
I really thought you were
Cracked
about to call yourself the
tectonic.
man of the people.
I mean, you just did it for me, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
Well, forgive me for trying to be there for the people, okay?
Okay, as long as you apologize, I forgive
The
you.
people are there for me, so I try to be there for them.
Oh, it's block. Wrong one. Whoops. Oh,
What's up, Hussein? Eric Morales, what's up, dude? AI Hive Mind, how you doing? OMG Cerastes, who the heck is that? What did I say? Anyways. Yeah, it's the final boss of 8.3. So Wonger's good for long content. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that, I guess.
That's the hope.
Because I just don't know. I guess I tried using him in Battlegrounds and I didn't know what I was doing and he just didn't feel fast enough. And I put him on defense. Everyone seemed to beat the crap out of him. And then I think this particular meta, he seems to be more annoying. So I've been banning him. But in general, like, I just needed to learn more about him, I guess, because I do have him awakened.
Yeah, he's okay in Battlegrounds. Ideally, you want him at rank 2 if you're going to use him in Battlegrounds.
Mm-hmm. But I guess, like, you know, so longer, if he's better for longer content, then that's also another reason to take him to rank 2, right? So
Yes,
good
he's
for
also
Necropolis.
more annoying on defense at rank 2. More health,
Yeah.
all that goodness.
I don't know, I guess I just didn't get any wins with him, so I was like just not sold and took him out of my deck and never practiced that much.
That's super fair.
Oh, I forgot to mention I'm sure Brian would
Oh
actually.
no! I did. Striker was the last one I used. Really? Oh my god. Well, that was annoying.
Yeah, Angie's immortal, it's fine. I forgot to mention as my cosmic 7-star rank or characters go, I do have one who I have Arcus, so Brian would probably rank him up, I'm sure.
Arcus is pretty good.
I would definitely rank up Arcus. I don't think he's the greatest ever. I mean, look at the Cosmic class. He wasn't the greatest when the Cosmic class came out, let alone today. But I think he's really cool.
Or I can just wait and then see if Mediator gets a buff. That was my Titan poll.
You got Gladiator in your Titan?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's sick.
You
Well,
lucky
it
dog.
might be. It might be. Right now, it's not very exciting at all.
Says you.
I like Gladiator.
Yeah, me too.
Already? Yeah.
Just kidding,
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't played him. No. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, I mean, I know
Oh,
Lag still took him and everything, but Mike saying he's dope too.
Gotta give him another chance, man. You also have to remember, Intimidate is not doing him any justice
Yeah.
with how it's working right now. So
Wait, so is he actually?
That is fair.
Hold on. Did you say he is getting buffed, or just if he gets buffed?
I'm hoping he gets buffed because right now the general consensus is that he's not that great. I guess maybe not that great's not exactly the best, but not that great for, especially for like the People's Champion, you know, the People's Choice Champion. Panda Bandit Gladiator is easily top 3 worst champions this year. I don't know. This year's had a lot of really good champions though too. So You know who's really good? Vox. Vox is awesome. Yeah, I've been debating taking Vox to rank 4 Yusafa just because he is a 7-star. I think if I did pull 7-star Vox, I would have taken him to rank 2 right away. At least he's not Quicksilver. Yeah, Quicksilver's a really good champ though. I just don't like his animations. Even setting Summoner's Choice aside, Glad is really rough, in my opinion. Yeah, Cam, that's how I feel too. What about 6-star Sandman? Well, he is getting a buff. He's getting a tune-up and is going to do more damage more quickly, but he already has a lot of utility, so that's going to be live, I believe, right at the end of the... Yeah, it should be pretty soon here.
AKA, like now, basically.
Well, we have a little while longer. Yeah, let me look here. What do we have on the countdown for the event quest?
It's 2 weeks.
7 days.
Tomorrow.
No, it says it's only 1 week. So.
Oh, is it 1 week? Oh yeah, because it's the first on Wednesday. Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, one week away, and we'll have a buffed Sandy bro.
Yeah, I was thinking Necropolis. That's 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, because that's all you're thinking is Necropolis.
That's right.
Guys, this fight I think is pretty much done because it's 5% when he goes into this last phase, right? So
6%. So yeah.
6% even. Okay. Oh, there we go. Whoops. I guess I need to bait this out real quick, maybe. Yep. The intercept him real quick. There we go.
Zemo's #1 champ this year, undisputed. That is wildly disputed.
Right, Mike saying?
He's #1 champ. I love me some Zemo.
Wildly disputed though. But I mean, yeah, because you'd probably take Kate for this year, right?
Yeah, Kate. Probably throw Absman up there too. I'd throw Zemo up there, absolutely. But
okay, that's
future
it.
Ant-Man and Cassie as well. Nice, dude.
Done.
Crush this.
Yeah, Angela definitely makes this pretty easy. Oh, look at that. Basic attacks -1. What? For the finishing blow. Okay. All right, you guys. I got some rewards rolling in here. Let's do it. I think there's a 7-star crystal. I think I've collected a bunch of shards, so I don't know if I'm assuming I have more than one 7-star to open up. But I definitely have that one 7-star crystal. Titan shards? Not yet. And then the other big thing, this is going to be my first ever rank 5. I'm not going to rank 5 someone right now, but I'm going to see what class type it is and then feel it out for when Necropolis releases. And this is going to help me determine how I'm going to get through Necropolis. So I'm pumped for this. Let's go to the crystals. Let's see what the shards look like first. I think I am going to pop open the 4 to 5 first, though. Okay, yeah, I will have 2 7-stars to open. Good. Let's pop open the 4 to 5 first, though, because I'm actually more excited for that. And I'm excited for the 7-stars, but this is, like I said, this is going to be my first 6-star rank 5. If I can find the crystal, which is potentially more challenging than the boss that I just fought. So...
We got some 6-star Nexus crystals to open as well.
Oh,
if
okay.
That's of interest. I don't know if you're holding those for a specific champion.
That's a good question. Let's pop open a couple of those. Is Kate? Kate's in the basic at this point, right?
Yeah, Kate's in the basic.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you're looking for Kate,
We've been talking about Kate, so yeah. Okay, here's the 4 to 5. I'm not gonna bother with the 3 to 4. The 3 to 4, I'll pop. Well, screw it. Well, let's pop the 3 to 4 too. Might as well.
pop it.
We'll do a quick tap on this thing real quick. I don't know. I'd like to rank up my Diablo, so Mystic would be cool. Science. All right, that's fine. I don't even know if I have a science. I guess probably I'll give that to Torch.
Void too, Sandman.
Yeah.
Good options. Science, good class.
Yeah. All right, the 4 to 5. This is the big one, and to be honest with you guys, I don't know what I want out of this. All I know is that if I get skill, it's more than likely going to Kingpin, so I'd be happy with skill. And if I do get science again, I'd be happy with that too, because that would go to I-Bomb. But I don't think there's really a bad class out of this, and I don't even know if I want those two classes more. So I'm just going to tap it, and what do we got here behind door number 2? Not mutant, though. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. I'll give that to AA or APOC. I mean, hey, we were just talking. Maybe APOC is actually good, or like Strife with them two as a combo for Necropolis.
For sure.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So,
she's really good.
Super well.
okay. So, man, my first... Cam says, welcome to the Mutant Club. Ugh. Let's see if the chat's working. Chat is not working. Darn. But, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe...
Strife?
I don't know. Let's go see, actually, because if I'm about to open up some... I mean, we would see it in the Nexus crystals, too, but...
Right.
He's in 7-star, though, so...
Good thing to check.
Right.
There is that.
Speaking of the chat, though, before we let it get, just in case it goes crazy with a crazy poll or anything,
Don't have 'em.
Daniel Wren, a member for 13 months, saying, BG, I appreciate you always entertaining us. You and your streams helped my mental health a lot. Been watching you since 2017. Thank you once again.
Ah, Daniel, dude. Well, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Yuki, thank you for the 12 Polish looks as well. Saying Venom the Duck dupe coming in hot, rank 2 for Necrocity. Necropolis, yeah, maybe. I hope not. By Yuki, it's possible, maybe. Okay, so I don't have a 6-star Strife. I don't know that I even want to see 6-star Strife, but I guess it wouldn't be bad to bag this dude. Any new champ as a 6-star would be cool, so...
Open the Nexus crystals and then the 7 stars, because, you know, you could pull Strife from the Nexus and then you'd maybe rank him up to rank 5. He'd be useful.
Okay.
Maybe.
Normally, I would save the selectors for after, but like I said before, when MSD talks, I listen. I've got 4 of the 6-star Nexus, and then I have a Cosmic one as well. The Cosmic one, I think I might hold the Cosmic one, because I don't know if there's any champ that I need in there right now.
Adam Warlock?
Is he in there yet?
He is.
Maybe. But I am going to open up all these basic ones at least. So, let's do this.
Strife does not need the dupe. It's nice to have, but it's not needed. So 7 stars, all good.
Well, I got a new champion here. What if Squirrel Girl was actually like the #1 champ for it?
Well,
I guess it's not uncollected Thanos, so probably pretty
things
low
can
chance
happen.
of that. All right, well, new champ, I'll take it. Any new champs? I'm still missing some like 76 stars, believe it or not. So, ooh, hello. Well, I may have just found the champ to use that science gem on.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, awesome! That's great. That's honestly amazing.
I'll take that Sandman. So you saying Sandman like just for general purpose, not for Necropolis, right?
No, he might be pretty good in Necropolis. I saw some good stuff with him against that Diablo.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
He puts a lot
Very
of debuffs,
interesting.
right? So he could reverse the regen.
I think you'd be very happy with at minimum rank 4 Sandman.
Okay. Well, this is a great crystal right here. I was gonna give an
Nice.
awakening gem to Gallon, so I'll just
Nice.
save that, I guess.
Dude, 3 for 3 so far on Nexus crystals. Pretty good.
Let's make it 4 for 4. Let's see.
You going to Wendy's?
Is that a Wendy's
Five
thing?
for fighting?
The stream now sponsored by Wendy's, I guess. Wow, didn't have Ghost Rider. I guess it's a 6-star. But man, I wanted Professor X for so long. You think
dude,
Professor
you have
X
to go
is?
Professor X.
Oh, I am going to. Do you think he has any potential in Necropolis?
Oh, maybe. I need to test him in there. I need to see how fast you can get a ramp going and see how much damage you could deal.
With the boost and whatnot, yeah.
I want this guy even just for like synergies, but I wanted to play him because I actually think I would dig this champ.
Dude, you could rank by Professor X and just have a blast.
Maybe.
You would dig this champ,
I
man.
never really played him, so maybe I actually hate him. But I'm definitely gonna take him. We'll figure it out. Okay. I would say those were good 6-star Nexuses right there.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, I'd say Squirrel Girl was like the worst pull, and even then, new champ.
Still
New
new,
champ,
yeah.
I'll take it. Okay, let's move on to the 7-stars though. 2 7-stars coming right up. And Yuki, I swear, if this is a Venom the Duck like you're saying, don't put that on me, bud. Don't put that on me. I'll rather play him Unawakened. I've been saying it for years. Brian will hate playing Professor X. Yeah, Karate Mike might be right, but I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta get that hands-on experience to know for yourself.
We'll see. I know he's more challenging than other champs, and honestly, I go for the easier champs a lot of times. But his style, it speaks to me. All right, how important is Shuri's dupe? Because she might be going to rank 2, and
It's gonna be nice for
It's
this.
nice,
Not
yeah.
needed, but like if you're able to snag a Shuri dupe, you're gonna really enjoy that.
okay,
Blocking unblockable specials is nice.
okay. Well then, I
And not just from one class type.
Yep, it's everything.
wouldn't mind the Shuri dupe then. She's high on my list at the moment. Mike sending over 2 saying incoming 7-star Titania. What if it was? No. More of the mutants that I don't really want. I don't want a Storm Pyramid X, you guys.
All over the Wong too.
You already got a storm, yeah.
I
We have storm at
know.
home.
The storm was already a brewing, and now I've got 2 7-star storms. Great pull, Necrosis. I'm glad you think so, but I am not that into Storm Pyramid X, unfortunately.
Good for core,
Okay.
good for defense, maybe? I don't know.
One last crystal. I've been getting some mutant love. The one mutant that I've wanted to have though, I can't seem to get, which is Bishop. He's still, I think, my #1 most wanted out of the basic. Odin's in here too, right? I would actually love a 7-star Odin, believe it or not.
Yes, Odin is in here.
I just want him once. I don't really want the dupe, but I would take it the once. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it. Let's just let it rip. Come on, come on, be something good. I'll take that. I will take a Venom. We were just talking about Venom. I
Let's
will
go.
happily take
Nice,
Venom.
dude.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sick.
that's awesome.
Oh my.
Jelly.
Oh my. Do I invest in this guy?
Oh, I would
No,
rank
you
to him
still
right
rank
away.
to Shuri. Oh,
Well,
interesting.
maybe for, yeah, specifically for Necropolis.
Well,
That's a good
here's the
point. But
thing.
otherwise,
Brian, you were talking earlier about how you could potentially form the catalyst to rank 2 Shuri. So if you were
Yeah.
to commit to that, I'd rank 2 Venom in a heartbeat.
Okay. Well,
he's just
so
ridiculous in Battlegrounds. He's just nasty with that Venom relic on him.
oh man, I'm gonna have to take that off my Venom the Duck.
Oh, poor
I do have a
thing.
6-star Venom though for the relic. Okay, so hey, this is my 7-star roster. I just wanted to flip to it real quick, and then let's look at my catalyst currently. My current catalyst situation, the tier 6s, I have like 1 1/4, maybe about 1 1/3 actually for cosmic. Okay, yeah, I probably would have to take the full catalyst there, which wouldn't be bad. And then start. Oh man.
You have stuff to open, right?
Well,
for
never mind. I guess I would probably do what MSD was saying, like give the gem, because it's a little too far away to get 4 catalysts, right?
well,
Yeah, I'd give the
how-
gem to Venom and then form the cats for Shuri, and then boom, there's 2 more rank 2s.
How many T6 class catalysts do you have? I mean, crystals. Sorry,
like
crystals.
unopened. Yeah. Well, I was
Yeah.
actually gonna say let's go look at that right now, because yeah, I think I'm gonna go pop those right now too. Let me see. Where are these things? I think they're pretty far down. Hope I didn't pass them already. This is the toughest part of the game for me. Rather fight the Abyss Collector than look at the... Alright, dude, I have 71 of the 5%ers? Where the hell did I get all those?
Wow.
And it's 11 of the 25%. Okay, well, I guess now that I think about it, a lot of these were on the paths.
I
was
mean,
Yeah, not
you could have-
71.
Depends on what you get.
Yeah.
Like, just are you gonna do a video opening this stuff, or why don't you just let's just pop those open and see what you get?
Buddy, I got news for you. I'm making a video right now because there's gonna be a clip of this posted on the channel. So, I'm opening these things right here, right now. There's my next. I think that was my first mutant, but I've already formed the tech.
Dude, if you get half of a tech from just this whole opening, you have a 50% selector waiting for you from the Battlegrounds milestones.
I don't think I'm gonna need the selector even. I honestly think with the 25%ers, I'll probably get there.
Well, there's a full selector at the Battlegrounds milestones too.
I was a little
Yeah,
light.
we haven't hit that yet.
Little light on the cosmic stuff. Okay, let's go to the 25%ers. 11 of these, and I honestly like. If none of these were tech, I'd be okay because I can, just get the selectors to get there. Like the worst thing that could happen is if like all of these were tech and then I shoot over what I need. So anyway, I'm just gonna pop them. Let's see. I did get some tech.
It's just for your Howard the Duck, eventually.
Dude, no cosmic.
Oof.
That sucks.
And
One more.
No cosmic.
The last one was cosmic, but damn, dude. I was really hoping like all this, because I almost got a full mutant one right here. That's what I was hoping would happen with cosmic. Dang.
Takes me back to the T4CC crystal opening days where you could never get what you wanted.
I know. Kind of miss it. It's fun. Okay, let's take another look. One more look to see where I'm at in terms of catalysts. Let's see. So, yeah, either I just give Venom the 1 to 2, which wouldn't be that bad because there's always other cosmics that I can go with later, or I do like go all in with all of my selectors towards cosmic, and I would be able to get there. The tech, I'm actually still about a half a catalyst away, a little under, but
You could get a 10% select from the Battleground store right now and pick up the 50% from the milestone, and there's your fourth tech.
yeah. I think with selectors, I'd probably need to go something other than tech because
Not even, because it's 5% at a time. So buy 5% and then get the 50% from tech, and then it forms your fourth.
well, I'm over 50% in tech right now. But what I was gonna say is I'm still gonna buy like the random crystals from the Battleground store and the Gloria store.
Price-wise, yeah.
So like I can probably just get the tech over because Necropolis doesn't even come out for 2 weeks. So I can probably get some of that stuff that way, and maybe I just go selectors towards something else. I'm also very close with skill and mystic, and I don't think there's anyone that I really want to rank
who do
up
you got
right
for skill
there.
and mystic?
I've got Maw for mystic. I think that's it. Yeah, that is it right now. Which he's really cool, but I don't necessarily want to rank to him.
Yeah.
Skill is just Elsa, and I'm not rank 2ing Elsa, so could be used for 5 stars. Or sorry, 6 stars.
5 stars.
Yeah. Or I can just wait. We'll see what else happens. Honestly, if I got, oh man, dude, I feel like an Awakened Mojo. Do you think Awakened Mojo would be a Necropolis option? Not that I have a copy, let alone two copies,
Probably
but
not.
yeah, probably not, I guess. But
He'd be sick in Battlegrounds for
I
sure,
would
though.
I would love to rank 2 him regardless if I got him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm seeing a few Necropolis options in your roster right now, at least supposed ones. They're right next to each other.
Yeah, so sure you can do with just more crystals and stuff. So maybe rank 2 gem to Venom. Or I mean,
There's
if you
always
get that,
Sunspot.
yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, because you're ways farther away on the mutant one. If you guys get to the last milestone, that gives you another full cosmic catalyst, and then you're not super far away on Venom. You're farther away on Sunspot. That rank 2 Sunspot is going to just slaughter things in Battlegrounds if he doesn't get banned every time. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, lots to think about. I'm not going to go ahead and claim the selector right now, the one, but okay. A lot to think about. I not going to make any decisions until we see Necropolis, essentially, though. I guess I have to technically start picking up some selectors over time because it is a weekly reset thing. So I will probably put those towards Cosmic, but I'll think on that for just a moment. When does that store reset, actually? Is that
Mondays?
Reset Monday? Okay.
Monday, 10 a.m. our time, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a lot of time to think about it because I just missed it.
Well, and they'll have hopefully some more information for us on Friday. So, are you thinking about waking up early to restream that at all, or no?
No. I'll be awake more than likely, but I won't be restreaming it. So no.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe if I'm awake, I might think about that. I've not done that, and I remembered what my Twitch login was, so it actually works.
I just like getting a little bit of a recap of the info. I think the streams are cool. I think Kabam's doing a great job of that, actually, but they've
been much better. There was that one where I was like, I'm never watching this again.
No, they've been good. I think they've been doing really good. But
yeah.
All right. Anyway, I think that'll kind of wrap things up. Look at that, man. I got the content done all within 2 weeks of release. Unbelievable for me.
Pretty amazing.
I'm really pumped to see what Necropolis has in order, though. So I don't know. Maybe I do watch this stream because I kind of want to see.
I'm pretty excited. I'm not MSD excited, but I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Abby Doe and MSD, thank you both of you guys. I don't have links to your channels handy. I don't know if you felt like grabbing them to drop in there, but people should know about your channels regardless at this point.
We better know about MSD by this point.
But feel free to. Abby Doe is Intoxicated Gamer, you guys. A little bit of a different name, so.
It's just at Intoxicated Gamer. I'm not hard to find. And I will be on probably, I got a few things to do here, but maybe get started like 9:30-ish probably. Do maybe some Battlegrounds, or I might do a little bit of this 8.3 actually. I need to get on it too.
There we go. I grabbed a link to
Thanks, sir.
Abby Doe's. Here's the link to MSD's.
My streams are not family friendly, just so you know.
Mine are.
Well, you're very wholesome. I'm not that wholesome. Have you? I'm guessing you haven't done what I asked you to do at the end of the night on that last night in Vancouver yet.
No, no, I have not.
It would have been pretty quick. But just one of these days, my friend. One of these days.
I promise you, it'll happen. I know Brian is so confused right now.
Anyway, before I go, shout out to Static for being tonight's biggest D. Static, thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else as well. I don't know what Abby Doe is talking about. I'm going to end this before we find out. If you want to ask more about it, And like I said, Intoxicated Gamer, I put the link in the chat. He'll be live in a little bit. I'll see you all tomorrow, normal-ish time, probably.
That's a tease.
Later, everybody.